Hello. Hello, everybody. What's going on? What's going on? Hi, Lord of Gaming. Hi, Ron Locke. I missed you guys. What's going on? Hey, call me Johnny. What's going on? Yeah, I mean, look, dude. You know, the card was too ass to actually research, but there's never a card too ass to bet on. But yeah, the parlay is doing well. What took you so long? What do you mean? I waited until there were any fights that we were interested in. That's what took so long. Yeah, I watched a bit of Zell Huber versus Michael Johnson. I watched like the first 2 rounds, then I stopped watching. Yeah, I mean, as of right now, my parlay is doing really, really well. I'm hoping it stays that way. The parlay is on the live stream. For what, Jim? What? Wait, what did you do to get kicked off? What did you do? What did I think about Vinicius Oliveira striking? I didn't watch the fight, but I remember when I picked against him on a parlay. I didn't pick a... No, I did. I picked against him on a parlay. And yeah, he made me fucking pay for that shit. He's good. Vinicius Oliveira is good. He's very unorthodox, but he's fucking good. He's a good athlete. He's fucking powerful. He's good. Hi, Lago Girl. What's going on, buddy? So I have this fight to go to a decision, which, look, that might come back to bite me. He said, and in MMA, you never want to be on your back. And I said, your best friend is literally famous for getting triangled on top in the biggest fight of his career, and he blocked me. Jim, that is so fucking legendary. Jim, I'm so proud of you for that, dude. Fucking good job, man. Yeah, fuck Daniel Cormier, bro. I know, one of these days, I really need to call into his show. I've got so much to say to the guy. Can you pin your parlay? God damn it, Ron Locke. There's so much to type in, Ron Locke. And also, as you guys can see, my fucking mouth STD is flaring up right now, which is always a pain. It's always a pain. But, you know, the show must go on, man. The show must go on. That's what I always say. God damn it. I'm using a real sketchy website today. And I'm just really... I keep getting a lot of deeply disturbing pornographic ads. I will warn all of you guys. Fuck. God damn it. I keep missing the full screen button. There we go. Oh, man. But yeah, you know what, dude? Believe it or not, I'm actually kind of excited for this card. Believe it or not. I'm actually kind of excited. Yeah, I wasn't excited going into the card at all, but you know what? Like, I'd rather there be a card than not there be a card. You know what I mean? So, fuck, I'll take it. I'll watch fucking 5'4" Pitbull fight Dan Ige. Tatonk, thank you for the $2, big guy. I appreciate it. No, I typically goon to like Overwatch hentai is the kind of shit that I'm into. But I'm pretty open when it comes to my gooning activities. Will you do a parlay for next week's card? It's so good. I mean, let's see. What is the card next weekend? Ooh, Whitaker versus D. Ritter. Dude, this is a really good card. That's a really good card. Will I make a parlay? You know what? Fuck it. I guess. Fuck it. I guess. All right, here we go. Pitbull has literally made a mockery of the entire company of Bellator. I mean, the company's bankrupt now, so it doesn't even fucking matter, but he sent that company back 35 years. Oh, hey, Lift Logic, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, dude, your live stream came up for me when I opened up YouTube, so you're getting blazes. Day Ritter's going to get fraud checked. Yeah, people keep underestimating Robert Whitaker, and he is really fucking good. I know, John Paul, but it's not like any standard UFC fan even knows that. You know what I mean? It's not like any standard UFC fan knows that. I mean, to be fair, I think it kind of hurts any other organization. Kind of reveling yourself to be casual again? What do you mean by the word reveling? Yeah, it was pretty fucking insane that Whitaker was the goddamn underdog against Ikram Aliskerov. Are you a standard then? I don't know what you're talking about, buddy. I don't know what you're talking about, big guy. Oh, man. Yeah, dude, I don't know what it is, man, but just sometimes it's just fucking not fucking. Sometimes the UFC just isn't it, and this matchup, I can't believe there was a portion of time where this matchup right here was the fucking co-main. What the fuck does Dana White take us for? No, but it was the co-main for a while until they updated the card a few weeks ago. Basically, as soon as his card had gotten announced, this was the co-main. And I knew from the start, I'm like, come on, man. Who gives a fuck? Ooh, nice little entry by Pitbull, though, right there. Oh, I forgot to turn the timer on. Now, traditionally, Ige has good grappling defense. Pitbull's good. Detonk, thank you for another $2, buddy. I really appreciate it. Pitbull looking scared. I mean, again, I have no idea what minute you're on because I'm watching on... God, you know what? Let me get the fuck off of this website, man. I'm starting to get really freaked out about the pop-up ads I'm getting. What's that on your lip? It's an STD, dude. It's been rough, but... yeah, I won't lie to you. That is what it is. It flares up every once in a while. Oh, really? You were at 110? I was at fucking the 4-minute mark. Hold on, I'm re-logging on a different streaming site. There we go, that's better. And while I'm here, let me pull up my timer. Who are you kissing? I don't think it comes from kissing. I mean, I don't know what it came from, but I mean, I don't know, dude. I admittedly, I do get around a little bit. I won't lie to you. I do get around a little bit. But yeah. But I mean, it's all right. I don't really care. It doesn't really hinder my life outside of people asking me about it sometimes. You know what I mean? It's nothing new. You guys have all seen this before. I don't think it's anything to be ashamed about, right? Right? Am I right? No one's reassuring me in the chat. Nobody's reassuring me that it's okay. Do you guys not like it? Do you guys not think this is fine? All right, fine. Fuck you guys too. Now my feelings are hurt. Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah. Thank you, that one guy. Thanks. I greatly appreciate it. All right, let me, I guess I'll type in the parlay. Fuck it. It was a big parlay, though, guys. Let me see. Yes, the parlay is still going, you numbnuts. Like, it's right there. It's right there. The parlay is right there in the thumbnail. You could look at it yourself if you wanted. Parlay. Let me see. Ateba Gautier to win. I had that. I needed Gautier to win. And he did win. He did win. I needed Bruno Ferreira to win. Brua Ferreira to win. I needed Ryan Span to win. A weakened immune system can manifest through symptoms on the lips. No. I went to the doctors and they were like, yeah, that's a cyst-based STD. It's incurable. And I was like, all right. I mean, you know, you win some, you lose some in life. You know what I mean? That's what I always say. You win some, you lose some. Kyler Phillips and Vinius Oliveira to decision. What else do I got? Hey, well, don't, hey, John Paul, who knows, man? We'll see. We'll see as the night goes on. What else did I have on here? Dan Ige and Pitbull to decision. What else did I have? Kevin Holland to win and round 2 to start. Paulo. Oh, God. All right, it's too many words. It's too many. I can't pin it all. God damn it. It's too many letters. I can't type it all at once. Shit. I'll just send it as it is. There you go. That's the parlay. There's more to it, but I just couldn't type the whole time. Yes, I have the timer. Sorry. I'll set it up right now. Sorry. There you go. There's the timer right there. There we go. All right, that's the timer. That's where I'm at right now. There you guys go. But again, there's a lot more to the parlay. Like, I also had Max Holloway, Dustin go to decision. I also have Paulo Costa over 2.5 rounds. You know. Oh, shit. Ige got dropped. God damn it. Ige, tight guard, you dumb motherfucker. Tight guard, you stupid motherfucker. No, Ige! Ige! Clinch! There we go. He's fighting back. Don't worry. He's fine. Who you got winning, Max versus Dustin? I'll tell you what, dude. Again, right, I think in my fuck, Ige, clinch! God damn! Jesus! Shay, is the Costa fight 5 or 3 rounds? It's 3 rounds. Anyway, in my video that I made about Max versus Dustin, I think I was pretty clear about like the stylistical advantages each one has and where each one needs to take the fight in order to win. So I mean, I think that's the complicated answer. But I think who I think will do a better job, I believe Max Holloway will win. I think he looks massive. I think he looks big, and that scares me. Dustin is smaller than he's ever been for a fight, which is kind of scares me as well. It's still a little bit of a question mark exactly how Max's power is going to translate now up to 55. Obviously, it looked ferocious against Gaethje, but, I mean, we're going to fucking find out today. You know what I mean? He looks big. He's never going back to 145 ever again. I think he's very capable of mixing it up, which is what I think he needs to do against Dustin. I think the longer he chooses to have, like, really long boxing combinations back and forth, I think is going to be where Dustin starts landing counters. But, it's crazy to say that their very first fight, for how many times Max got rocked, it was a fucking close fight. 3 rounds to 2, though, of course, with that being said, the reason that ended up being a really close fight is because Dustin Poirier kept trying to put Max away every time he rocked him. And, again, in hindsight, you would have said, well, Dustin, just keep rocking him and keep landing clean counters. Do not empty the gas tank trying to put him away. And then I think he would have won that fight a lot more decisively. So I think he can go back and forth a wee bit. But I do think, with all things being said, I would probably lean towards Max. But, there's a lot of stipulations there. All right, we're gonna get the timer ready. At least we made it to the fucking corner, so now Ige can just kind of unwind a little bit. You know what I mean? God, he just got caught overextending with a straight right. Who are you rooting for? I think it's better for the division if Holloway wins. I think it's much better for the division if Holloway wins. So, I guess Max Holloway. I'll tell you what, though, man. Max Holloway, it scares me listening to his interviews, dude. Detonk, thank you for the $2. We gotta go Canelo. What, point fight? Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, I would assume that's just something, like, that's just like a phrase they put together that kind of, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I don't think, that is funny, though. That's very funny. Oh, shit, what the fuck happened? We're good. We're good. Everybody relax. Everybody put their fucking hats back on. The parlay is fine, boys. The parlay is fine. The thing about Pitbull is, if he was like, he's just not, he has the frame of a 35er. Pitbull is absolutely not a 45er. He's just not. I mean, look, I don't know Jim, but I think that it's not what he sounds like. It's what I think he's gonna sound like one day is what scares me. You know what I mean? Ooh, nice little butterfly sweep by Ike there to get back up to his feet. He should have scrambled. Okay, there we go. He scrambled back up. He kind of went for he thought about grabbing a leg there. I was like, nah. It's wild that he slept Chandler at 55. I know, but that Chandler too, like, at this point, he himself is a fighter from a very bygone era. You know what I mean? He does not. I mean, the thing is, though, Chandler is actually, I think, has more of a frame for 55, for sure. More than Pitbull does, which, again, makes it even fucking crazier that he actually finished Chandler. But, like, Pitbull, let's be real, Pitbull is 5'4". Pitbull would make Chad Mendes look tall. You know, at least Chad Mendes was, like, jacked as holy hell. You know what I mean? Pitbull is shorter than him and not quite as jacked. It's fucking wild. We'll take that, though. We'll take that low blow. It'll let both guys kind of relax a little bit. It'll let both guys kind of get their bearings. Parlay is still alive. This is a big parlay. If you guys can tell by the thumbnail, $10,000 if this shit hits. $10,000 if this shit hits. I'm a little worried Kevin Holland's going to finish D-Rod past 1 round. I won't lie to you guys. Detonk, I'll tell you what. Detonk, I'll tell you what. If you want moderator, that's something we could actually make happen. I would say, I'll tell you what, Detonk, $20 and you can be parlay. You could be a moderator. You could be a moderator. I meant to say $20. You can be moderator. Oh shit! No, I did not fix the timer between the stops. Sorry. It's all right. I got this. It's okay. Make a weight bully tier list live. First of all, Rainy MMA. All of my tier lists are live. All of my tier lists are live. You mean like make one right now? Maybe we can do that. Maybe we can do that. Yeah, you know what, like, what a dreadful fight this is, man. What a fucking dreadful fight this was. It wasn't even that bad action-wise, but, like, I cannot believe Dana thought this was an acceptable co-main at first. Like, that just shows how far from heaven that Dana's fallen. You know what I mean? Like, who in their right mind goes, oh yeah, Dan Ige Pitbull, that's a good co-main for a fucking pay-per-view. All right, there we go. The timer's fixed, boys. The timer is fixed. With 6 months of locking in, could you beat Michael Chandler in an MMA fight? You know what? Honestly, yeah, I think so. I am. Sorry, that was poor from me. That was very poor from me. They're in a very interesting 50-50 position right here. Both of them are just playing like a shutdown 50-50 game, which is funny. But good. Parlay is still alive, boys. How many more fights do I even need now for the parlay to hit? Let me see. So, I just need Kevin Holland to win in round 2 to start, Paulo Costa and Roman Kopylov to go past 2.5 rounds, then Max Dustin to go to decision. That's all I need, boys. And then I'm going to Colombia, and I'm going to party for 2 weeks. You know what? Jackson was telling me that Pitbull was a good bet. Jackson was telling me that Pitbull's a really good bet at plus 200, and I was like, I don't know, dude. He's old and full of mold. Ige is pretty good. Like, I don't know, man. I don't think that's a good bet. And honestly, dude, Jackson was on the money. Jackson's actually really good. He is very good at sports betting. Oh, speak of the devil, there he is. What's up, Jackson? There he is. You were right. You were right. Pitbull got it done at really good odds. How bad is Diego Lopez? I mean, look, dude, in all fairness, Diego Lopez cut all the way down to 145 and then fought Dan Ige at 165. Like, not having to cut that weight, being thicker, it helps your chin, it helps your strength, like, it helps everywhere. You know what I mean? And I mean, look, to be fair, Dan Ige decisively lost that fight. You know what I mean? He just completely still decisively lost that fight. You know, it wasn't like people just expected that Diego was supposed to just fucking steamroll him, and the fact that he didn't is what people didn't like, you know? All right, let me retype this parlay. That's embarrassing. I'll only have the ones that I need. Costa over. God damn it. Holland to win and round 2 to start. Paulo Costa over 2 6.5 round. Oh, Detonk. Damn, Detonk. Thank you for the $20. Well, Detonk, you know what? Fuck, a deal's a deal, man. All right, here you go. Here you go, Detonk. A deal is a deal. There you are. Everybody, welcome to Tonk. If anybody else wants to be moderator, you just, send me $20 and you could be a moderator. All right, I found a new way to monetize my channel. I love it. I love it. Let's see. Detonk, there's some rules around here. You got to watch out for spamming, and pretty much that's it. Since our last mod fiasco happened, I downloaded some software that allows me to see what every single moderator does. So, okay, all right. Well, Detonk, I don't think Joe Swanson literally did anything to deserve that. So you have lost your moderator stats. I mean, I'm sorry, man. You can't just ban people willy-nilly. Sorry, Detonk. We were actually really excited to have you. Dude, I'm sorry, Detonk. You can't just fucking randomly delete somebody's messages like that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry. Like, you got to get rid of spammers, or I'm sorry, but that's the rules are the rules, man. If you're not gonna follow the moderator rules, we can't have you around here. But dude, I appreciate your service while it lasted. I really appreciate your service while it lasted. Okay, Paulo Costa over 5 foot rounds. Max Holloway to decision. All right, there we go. Okay, that's basically it's an 8-fight parlay, but this is what I need from now. Like everything else is already hit. Now I just need this one. There we go. All right. So, dude, I'm feeling really good about this one. But yeah, if anybody else wants to be moderator, you guys know. Did you take Michael Johnson? No. I mean, the parlay is on the live. The parlay is on the thumbnail. You just look at it. But, yeah, I don't know, man. I didn't do a tremendous amount of research. I kind of just based everything off, like, kind of what I already know. Like, I didn't do any special research. So, I mean, we'll see how it goes. I'm really worried Max Holloway is going to turn into a fucking knockout artist at 55 now. I'm really scared. He's going to be a fucking knockout artist. So, how to be moderator? Oh, KG, it costs $20 to be a moderator. If you want to donate that, bro, you're in. You got it. Wait, you actually bet 10K? No, I didn't bet 10K. That's just how much I'll win if it hits. That's how much I'll win if it hits. Yeah, so I bet on Atiba Gautier to win. I bet on Bruno Ferreira. I bet on Ryan Spann. I bet on Ige and Pitbull to go to decision, and then everything else I pinned. No, Costa's actually the underdog, and you know what? Based on Swanson asked to ban him. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean he asked him to ban him? Oh, wait, Joe told Detonk to ban him from the chat? Like, he asked to be banned? Oh. Oh. That is some important context. Oh. Okay, mods, what do you think? Should I bring back Detonk as mod? Did I fuck that up? That is very important. That is very important context that I clearly missed out on. Remod him? Yeah, I feel really bad now. I'll let my moderator. Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah. Well, yeah. Okay. All right. Detonk. I hope Detonk didn't leave. I hope Detonk didn't leave. All right, Detonk, I'm sorry if you left because you were sad. You lost it. You're mod again. I didn't mean to. Yeah, I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that. Yeah, and honestly, like, Detonk's in here all the time. I do see him around, so I'm like, fuck it. If you want to spend $20 to be a moderator, you can be a moderator. You know. Oh, Evan Noto, what's up? Yeah, I feel bad. I'm sorry. It's not because Detonk is black. I do not have a problem with black people. I never have. Ron Locke can speak to that. I've never had a problem with people like that. Never have I ever had a problem with people like that. In fact, the opposite. People actually specifically come to me and they say, "Shay, you're just so cool with black people." And I tell them, I'm like, I don't know what it is. I just am. Oh, Tyrese Witherspoon. Thank you for the $2. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I didn't know what happened. I thought I had just modded him, and then he just randomly kicked out a regular around here. Because, dude, Joe Swanson was a regular around here. And I was like, oh, my God, Detonk. The second I give you this privilege, you're already fucking, banning people randomly. I'm like, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to, guys. He's back. Don't worry. He's back. Then why did you choke out Jalen? You are a racist-ass cop, bro. First of all, again, me triangling Jalen Turner had nothing to do with his race. It had everything to do with his ethnicity. It's a difference. I don't care that his skin was black. I care that he came from African descent. There's a clear difference between those two things. And I don't want to hear otherwise. Yeah, Ron Locke gets it. What is there to explain about that, Aaron? What's there to explain about that? Thank you, Nervous Eye 123. So you ain't racist, you're eugentricious? No, I just don't like African people of African descent. But apart from that, everybody else is cool. I'm just kidding, by the way. I'm just joking. All right, here we go. Kevin Holland clipped this. I was joking. Technically, we're all African. Humans, literally Homo sapiens came out of Africa. So I can't. There we go. Yeah, Detonk, bro, I'm sorry. Detonk. I didn't know that Joe Swanson asked you to time him out. I didn't realize that. But yeah, I mean, dude, we all come out of Africa. You know what I mean? So it's like I can't be racist towards my own people. You know what I mean? That's what I think. Neanderthals exist. Shay, they do. Different human species, though. Am I wrong about that? All right, Kevin Holland has the opportunity to spoil this parlay. You're just trying to justify your N-word usage. You know what? One thing I can say wholeheartedly is I could count on one hand the amount of times I've said the N-word. I can count on one. You know what? Let me ask you guys. Let me actually poll the chat on this. I'm very curious what you guys think. I'm going to ask you guys a poll. Is it okay to say the N-word in complete private? I'm curious what chat has to say about this. Is there a problem in saying the N-word if nobody's there to hear it? If a white person says the N-word and there's no one to hear it, did it make a noise? Bro, you never spammed the fuck out of it in the shower alone, weirdo? Yeah, okay, well, 70% of the chat says yes. 70% of the chat says yes. It's a word. Okay, all right. I mean, again, yeah, I don't know. I mean, again, I truthfully don't use the N-word ever. I don't think I ever have. But, is there a problem if you're up in the fucking, if you're up in fucking orbit in the fucking United Space Station and there's just nobody there, is there a problem saying it? It seems like chat seems like, no, it's fine. But let's be real, though. I only care what our mother has to say about this. Aaron, is that a problem? Should we just not do that? You tell me. I mean, you're the one who knows better than us. You should not do it. I mean, I don't know, man. Yeah, I think it's a nuanced question for sure. Okay, fair enough. You know what, Hayden Herman, fair enough. I like your justification there. All right, I need D-Rod to keep it real tight. I need D-Rod to keep this shit real tight, bro. Oh my God, Jason Black. Thank you for 1 month of being a member. Yeah, Jason Black, I hear you, but I definitely, the tonk. By the way, can you guys hear the text-to-speech? Because I keep pausing so it can text-to-speech, but I don't know if you guys can't hear it, and it's actually no point in doing that. All right, fair enough, Jason Black. Yeah, I'll just continue to not say it, but I do appreciate your 2 cents on the matter. Detonk, thank you for the $2. Oh, you can't hear it? Okay, well then I'll stop pausing. Shay, DM me and said it saying Unmod Ninja. Shay, DM me and said it saying Unmod Ninja. I did not, by the way. Detonk is lying to all of you. No, you know what? It does work, but it's because I turned the desktop audio down. That's why. I turned the desktop audio down so you guys can't hear the UFC. But if I did turn it up, you guys would be able to hear it. All right, this is what I like to see. Kevin Holland using a lot of kicks, staying at range. Oh, D-Rod needs to be a lot more careful with those wild blitzes. D-Rod needs to be a lot more careful. He was very open to get countered right there. He was all offense, no defense in that sequence. That's going to fucking scare me. Yeah, that's true, Aaron. Good point. I mean, look, good thing nobody here hates black people. Am I right? How about in school when you're called up to read Uncle Tom's Cabin or Huckleberry Finn? You know what? I've never read Uncle Tom's Cabin in school. I have read Huckleberry Finn, though. Really good takedown defense there from D-Rod. Really good takedown defense from D-Rod. That's crazy. Ooh, nice high kick by Holland. It's interesting. Kevin Holland seems to have a bit of a fire underneath him these days. He feels as if he doesn't like all the jokes being made about him, and he's now taking MMA a lot more serious. I mean, it's like I'm glad to know where your priorities are at, Kevin. I'm glad to know where your priorities are at. Because, dude, he was like a fucking legit middleweight back in the day. Like, look, he was never, like, fucking top tier, but, like, he was a legit middleweight. Like, you cannot take that away from him. He was a legit middleweight. You know what I mean? Like, he's always had the potential. But I think he'll always be a gatekeeper no matter what. I don't think he'll ever quite hit that upper echelon. Detonk, thank you for another $2, buddy. Detonk, you are single-handedly fucking getting my mortgage paid this month, big guy. Thank you. Bedtime would of first round KO'd Shay. Listen, man, say what you will about Bedtime in a fight with me, but like let's not pretend like he's got one punch knockout power. You know what I mean? I think, and this isn't to take anything away from Bedtime, but he's a bit more of a Max Holloway-esque striker. I say that hoping I don't jinx myself and Max fucking knocks out Dustin tonight. That would be hard to watch for me. But you know what I mean? Like, come on, he's a bit more of a volume kind of guy. You know what I mean? God, D-Rod needs to stop rushing in like that. He's not fucking Dricus Duplessis. I'll tell you what, though. D-Rod is, like, fat in, like, a very interesting way. Like, look at how he's a bit chunky. But like not in a bad way. I feel like he's built like a boxing heavyweight kind of. You know what I mean? It's a very interesting build. Because a lot of times when guys carry a lot of fat, they end up being like way too small for the weight class. But he's not. Like he still looks like decently sized. You know what I mean? Have you seen the MMA YouTuber tier list? Which one? Oh God, Holland just got fucking dazed and confused. Tonk, thank you for the $2. Do I think that Guru is a fake person? Do I think Guru's a fake person? No, I think he's pretty genuine about most things that he does, I think. Yeah, no, I don't think so. That's not the vibe I get. Why? Do you get that vibe, the Tonk? Do you get the vibe he's a fake person? I think he's pretty genuine. Guru said you in bedtime have no power and you would have Flukas helping him if you had to use an MMA YouTuber to back him up in a fight. I'm always amazed about how much Guru seems to know about me. Like, I'm very flattered that he would even, like, speak on my power confidently in the first place. You know what I mean? Because, like, look, obviously I think he's kind of just joking around because who the fuck would pick Lucas over bedtime or me? Like, I think that's insane. But, like, it's kind of cool that, like, he feels confident enough to even speak about me in such a manner. Like, I feel like he shouldn't really know me at all. You know what I mean? You know? I mean, look, I don't know, Aaron. I mean, maybe. He's always been very nice to me, though. You know what I mean? He's been very nice to me. He's probably donated, like, upwards of, like, $300 to me. So, he's all good in my books. He's all good in my book. Like, you're just looking at your build? Where on earth are you going to find a picture of my build? I mean, I know he doesn't follow me on Instagram. I'm private. But yeah, fair enough. That might be true. That might be true. I'm aware that I look a lot more twinkish than I really am on this little like face cam. I'm aware of that. That I have accepted. That I have accepted. All right, so now I just need Kevin Holland to win and we're chilling. Now I just need Kevin Holland to win and we're chilling. Yeah, the significant strikes were close. Look at your shoulders. My shoulders are not that... Like, dude, I have broad shoulders, dude. I mean, I shouldn't say the word broad, but I have... Broad's not the right word. But I feel like I have, like, somewhat developed shoulders. Like, I've been working on them for a while. Now, that hasn't always been the case. But, like, I remember the last time I was rolling... I was rolling with somebody, and then they were like, let's start... He's like, I'm not starting standing with you. Not with those shoulders. And I was like... Oh, shit. God damn it. God damn it. Kevin Holland, you moron. Kevin Holland, you fucking moron. You ruined this for me. Survive, Kevin. You got it. You're good. Kevin's fine. He's fine. D-Rod's going to empty the gas tank. He's fine. He's fine. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Oh, God damn it, Holland, you stupid motherfucker. Holland is single-handedly trying to take all of my money. God damn it, bro. He needs to keep this shit long. Come on, Kevin. Keep it long. Keep it rangy. I don't mind the shot, though. I don't mind that double leg, even though there was nothing there. I don't mind it. Detonk, thank you for the $2. I love you, Detonk. I love you. Hot take, ITPMMA is mid and only talks about Dana and Jones. Well, God damn it, Kevin, you stupid motherfucker. Kevin Holland's a moron. Kevin Holland is a legitimate fucking moron. Kevin Holland is a legitimate fucking... He's fucking trash. Kevin Holland is goddamn garbage. Kevin Holland is single-handedly costing me this fucking parlay. God damn it, Kevin. And what hurts so bad about this is Jackson told me not to bet on Holland because Holland's on his banned list because he just doesn't trust him. And I get it, but I'm like, dude, he should beat D-Rod. But anyway, Detonk. I mean, dude, that's kind of what the drama's been, though, recently. You know what I mean? Like, ITPMA, he's a drama channel. He covers all the juicy drama, and I think he does a good job at it. You know what I mean? Like, I respect it. I respect it. You know what I mean? Like, Dana Jones is kind of, that's been what the drama's been about. You know what I mean? The weight cut, I mean, fucking maybe. I don't know, man. But I need Holland to lock the fuck in. I need Kevin to lock the fuck in. I think he's okay. And I think D-Rod is, no, I don't know what I think. But I think Holland's got this shit. Nice, I like that shot. Beautiful shot by Holland right there. You know, it's funny, right? I will fervently argue and try to point out to anybody that, you know, takedowns and top control don't mean anything in MMA, except when I've got somebody on my parlay and they do it. In that case, this shit's effective grappling right there, bro. This shit is effective grappling. Oh, my mic's peaking. I'll turn it down a wee bit. This shit is effective grappling. I don't want to hear it. I agree with Daniel Cormier. You never want to be on your back in MMA. Detonk, thank you for the $2. Detonk, dude, I really appreciate it, man. You've been fucking, like, dude, you're goated, bro. Thank you so much. Oh, he's got it. He's got an anaconda. Effective grappling. He won this round. Holland has won this round. All it takes is one mid-submission attempt to steal a fight. It says so in the judging criteria. Those exact words. Holland's got it. The parlay's fine. And dude, oh shit, Holland just got countered again. Can Holland actually use his fucking range? God damn it, Holland. Stop getting dropped. Can he use his goddamn range and stop trying to fight in the fucking pocket like a goddamn moron? God. Fuck. Detonk, thank you so much for the $2, brother. I love you. Who's the one MMA YouTuber who annoys you and why? There's one MMA YouTuber who annoys you and why? You know, the MMA Joey, his reaction to Bo Nickel, that really annoyed me. Like, I already didn't really like the guy, and it's funny, I didn't like the guy despite not knowing anything about him. Like, I knew nothing about him, and I already was kind of like, that is exactly how I was towards him. And then once I saw his reaction to that, like, Bo Nickel shit, now I really don't like him. He annoys me. The Weasel really annoys me, but, like, the Weasel doesn't annoy me for, like, who... The difference is what the Weasel is, right? Like, the Weasel annoys me because, like, I think he doesn't do a good job breaking down fights anymore. I don't think he does. I think he is very poor at it. I don't think he does a good job. But, like, that's nothing about him as a person. That's nothing about him as a person. I just do not think he does a good job. But, like, Joey is more of, like, dude, like, that was bad. His Bo Nickel reaction was bad. That was very hard to listen to. But, you know, apart from that, who else annoys me? I think Kenneth used to annoy me, but I like Kenneth a lot now these days. Sometimes Kenneth's fans are a little bit annoying, though. Sometimes his fans are a little bit annoying. Weasel has better takes than Sped Time. Yeah, but when Bedtime gives bad takes, it's cute. You know what I mean? God damn it. Holland got cracked again. There we go. I need Holland to take over this fight, bro. Yeah, but like I actually do like Kenneth these days. I think Kenneth's a cool guy, but like his fans can sometimes be annoying. Yeah, that's true. But Rigo doesn't make YouTube anymore, right? He got banned from the platform or something, right? Like as he should. He's a fucking creep. Holland needs to stop trying to fucking fight in the pocket with D-Rod and just use his range a little bit better. Oh, yes! 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 That's what we needed! Yes! Fuck yes! That's what we fucking needed. Damn, you know what? Dude, I feel bad for talking shit about Kevin Holland fighting in the pocket because that's how he dropped him. Rigo accidentally deleted his channel. I bet he accidentally deleted his channel. I bet he accidentally did that. Just like he accidentally was trying to groom a 16-year-old boy. Fucking weirdo. He annoys me too. He annoys me. He annoys me. Lucas Tracy doesn't annoy me. I like him a lot. Bedtime doesn't annoy me. Guru doesn't annoy me. Those are the only two that annoy me. Come on, Holland. Let's go. Let's finish this shit. Holland just needs to not completely gas himself out, though. He's, like, really empty at the tank here. Another uppercut. Oh, shit. That's it. Come on. Get him out of there, ref. He's done. He wants out. He wants out. Get him out of there. God damn it. Ref, he's done. He's done. He wants out. He's looking at the corner. Oh, hi, Pep. Come here, baby. Guys, look who it is. Pepper's here. Mods! Thank you, Jim. Oh, Pepper. Oh. Triangle! God damn it. Detonk, thank you for another $2, big guy. I love you, Detonk. You're great. Detonk, you're great. I love you. Matchmaking YouTuber with MMA YouTubers who wins? I guess, like, Detonk, let me just ask you this. Like, what's your cutoff for MMA YouTuber? Like, what's your cutoff there? You know what I mean? Holland, don't give up mount, you moron. Holland, what are you doing? Hip escape! Get half guard back, you idiot! Hip escape! He's giving up double underhooks. What a fucking moron. There we go. Nice, Kevin. Nice. That's better. God damn it. No, we're fine. We're fine. He fought the hands. He's fine. Nice. The Guru level, so you, Lucas, bedtime, etc. I mean, match make a UFC card. Oh, you want me to, like, match some people up together? I mean, let's be real. I think the only fight that's interesting to all of us is me versus bedtime. Like, that's the interesting fight. You know what I mean? In terms of, like, actually wanting some real competition, in terms of, like, actually wanting, like, you know, a good stylistical matchup. The problem is, though, I feel like me and bedtime is only interesting within a kickboxing context. I think that's only interesting within a kickboxing context. I think that within MMA, I just think I'm a little too big. You know what I mean? That's not me being cocky. Like, I just am. Like, I'm almost, like, I'm trying to get up to, like, 200 pounds. I think bedtime's, like, 155 these days. So, in an MMA context, that's me all day. You know what? Let's be real. Guru would fucking crush MMA Joe because Guru is, like, not fat. He's like a fucking jacked Viking. He's like a literal fucking Viking. Joey is fat. Joey is a fucking tub of fucking lard. You know what I mean? Like, that's somebody who has a very unhealthy relationship with food. That is, you know what I mean? Look, you know, I'm not to say that Guru is like a trained fighter by any means, but like, you know, I mean, come on. Let's just call a spade here, gentlemen, right? Like, MMA Joey is like, what, like 5'9"? You know, like what, like 280, 5'9", 280, 5'7", 280, something, you know, 5'7", 5'8", somewhere in that zone. Joey's not fat, he's bulky and gotten in good shape. Oh, I wouldn't know. But okay, sorry, I'm wrong. In that case, it's a bit of a toss-up then. Joey is 6'2", 412. That's, you know what? Okay, hold on. That's Holland, boys. Fuck! Alright, the parlay's dead. God damn it. I really thought after round 1 we were chilling. I really thought after round 1 ended we were fine. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that sucks. Well, alright, you know, look, you win some, you lose some, am I right? I mean, I don't know. I thought round 1 went to Holland and then round 3 went to Holland, but fuck, I mean, who knows? Maybe not. Yeah, Holland did not look good, though. He did not look good. I guess they gave round 1 to D-Rod, I guess, which, you know. Yeah, that was poor, though, man. That was pretty poor from Holland. God damn it. I mean, look, you know, it's hard for me to say this because at the end, Holland fucking dropped him in the clinch with an uppercut, but I was mad at him the whole time for, like, not using his range at all. Like, the dude, he's really powerful. He's got a really good straight right hand, and he just, like, wasn't using his range at all. You know what I mean? Just kept fucking trying to fight in the pocket. You know what I mean? But, you know, I don't know. That's what I get for that's what I get for betting on Kevin Holland, I guess. But I really thought the odds were good for him to win post round 1. Detong, maybe the $2. Why do you want bedtime ducking Weasel? Maybe, I don't know, dude. We pulled up the Weasel's Instagram not that long ago, and we were watching the Weasel throw kicks, and I was like, holy shit, he's terrible. Like, I didn't know how bad. Like, I thought, like, the Weasel, I've never actually heard him say this, but people claim that the Weasel talks a big game and, like, he used to be an aspiring MMA fighter or whatever. Dude, dog shit. That was in 2021, though. Yeah, he's no better, though. I don't think he's any better because the Weasel's already a bit old, right? I mean, I don't know. Maybe nervous eye 1, 2, 3, but, like, you know, the parlay actually went really well. Like, well, I got 6 fights in a row, right? You know, it happens, you know what I mean? Like, I thought the picks were solid for somebody who didn't research it, but, you know, that's what happens sometimes, you know what I mean? That's what happens sometimes. The Weasel's 34, exactly. He's 34, dude. Like, you think he's better now? Like, no, he's not. Like, I can tell based on the Weasel's lack of MMA knowledge, like, dude, he's not training these days, man. He's not a teenager, you know what I mean? He's fucking old and full of mold. That's what the Weasel is. And I don't think he trains much these days. I think me and Bedtime are the only interesting fight. I think me and Weasel fighting are the me and Bedtime fighting. It's the only interesting fight. But again, there's not a lot of people on YouTube who I would say, like, in an MMA context is actually, like, an interesting fight for me. Like, dude, if you follow me on Instagram, man, you see a lot of grappling highlights only because I repost my buddy who always posts our rounds. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even be barely putting out any footage. But, like, I don't think many people these days can grapple with me. You know what I mean? I would honestly, I actually really think, you know what? I actually really think an offer's on the table. I would be very confident in my ability grappling against Mighty Mouse. I wholeheartedly don't think he stands a chance against me. I don't think he stands a chance against me. Detonk, thank you for the $2. Wow, throwing shots at the Weasel. What if he steps up? I mean, I don't know, man. I don't think I'm throwing shots at the Weasel. I think these are things that I've always said in pretty much every single live stream I've ever done reacting to his shit. You know what I mean? Like, I hate to be mean. I just don't like it. In a gi, he beats you. He would have a much better chance in the gi. He would have a much better chance in the gi. I don't train in the gi much anymore. I trained in the gi for the first time in about a year, a few weeks ago, and it was so much fun. It made me want to train in the gi a lot more, but I just don't have the time. How do you beat him? I mean, I think that he is, you know, I think that he's a bit small, man. He's a bit small. How the fuck do you beat Mighty Mouse? I think in just a pure grappling context, I beat him. I do think so. I think in a pure grappling context, I beat him. Does gi jiu-jitsu have any good application in MMA? Well, to an extent, yes, because the gi requires a lot more technique. It is fucking so much more technical in the gi than no gi. There are a lot of guys that I'll roll with no gi where I'm like, fuck, if we were wearing a gi, you would have eaten me alive. Like, the gi, it's so much slower pace, so much more technical that I do think if you get really good in the gi, once you take the gi off, a lot of that does translate. At the same time, though, I think that if you want to compete no gi, I don't think there's a problem just training no gi then. Detonk, thank you for another $2. Detonk, at this point, man, I think you just at this point, I think you just deserve part equity in the channel based on how much you've donated today, man. I appreciate it. What about Lucas Tracy? Is he a fighters? Well, there's a lot I would say about Lucas Tracy. Fighter isn't one of those words, but like, you know. I love when he posts like very poorly photoshopped pictures of him like training with UFC fighters. I always find that very human. Again, like no matter what Lucas does, it's very cute. It's funny. I like it. He's very endearing. I like his content a lot. But I mean, look, dude, I would love, you know what, dude, you know what, dude, it would be cool. Lucas could be like my death sentence. Like, I could train Lucas. I could train him. He can be my death sentence. I told Kenneth that he could be my death sentence, but he didn't look super excited about that. Adam Rogers, thank you for 3 months of being a member. Thank you, bro. Aljo's strength is OP, but he can be mad boring sometimes. If Gamrot killed himself at 145 again, how would you see that fight going? Aljo need to get smudged? Yeah, dude, I was very, very surprised how Aljo's strength translated moving up a weight class. I was very surprised. He is very strong. I don't know, man. Do you think Gamrot could even make fucking 145 anymore? I don't know. If he could make 145 and still still have his skills translate, I think his striking is going to be sharper, and I think he's better at scrambling. I think obviously Aljo's back takes are some of the best in the sport. But I really think Gamrot, it's going to be hard to take his back. But yeah, that's a very interesting fight. What do we see with the UFC, bro? I'm not good. You know, I can say there's no chance I'm going to the UFC because if I never got into making YouTube videos, I definitely would have gotten to the UFC at some point. For sure. But the thing is, that's not that high of a bar. It's not that high of a bar. You know what I mean? Getting into the UFC. I don't think I could have ever been champion. And that's kind of a big reason why I quit. It's a reason why I try to pivot somewhere else. Like, look, if you can't be champion, then, you know, I'm not gonna I'm not going to retire at 37 years old with potential CTE and now needing to go find another job. You know what I mean? I'm like, fuck that. You know what I mean? Detonk, thank you for the $2. Sad, I'm not the only one donating, not direct. Detonk, that's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. I mean, dude, if all of you guys gave me $1 right now, I'd be able to retire. Why did you think you couldn't be champ? You know, it was more than that. It was more than that, but I just, like, I feel like you need a level of delusion. And I was very delusional, but I just wasn't delusional enough. I wasn't delusional enough. You know what I mean? I wasn't delusional enough. And I was like, fuck. I guess that's it then. Gabriel Amado, thank you for the $1. See, Gabriel gets it. Gabriel gets it. Thank you for paying your Jewish tax of the day. Gabriel gets it. What was your weight class? 170? No. When I was fighting, I fought at 165, but that was same day weigh-ins, no water cut. Right now, I would be a welterweight. I could probably make 55 if you tortured me. I could probably make 55, but like not for, I'm only 24 years old and I'm like about 195 pounds. So like torture me, I could get down to 55, but like not forever. By the time I'm 32 years old, I am not making 55. Brian, 2 Enthusiasts, thank you for the $8 Canadian. Thank you so much. Convert to Islam? Listen, I will literally do anything for the right price. I will literally do anything for the right price. I will denounce my Jewishness for a price and pick up a new religion to convert this channel into. It's going to require a little bit more than $8 Canadian. I mean, how much is that not a Canadian, Australian dollars. How much is that in USD? Let me see. $8 Australian UFC. You sent me $5.23. It's not enough to denounce my current religion, but we can work on that. All right. You have a comp coming up August 2nd. I'm returning to competition. Though I'll tell you what. I'm relying purely on technique for this competition, to say the least. Because so as you guys know, I was just in Vegas for a week, like fucking partying it up. And on Tuesday of this week, so 3 days from now, I leave to Cancun for another week. So, you know, a lot more partying coming up. I will come back and I compete 2 days later. So we'll see how it goes. I was going to compete at 182 pounds, and then once I found out that I'm going to Cancun 2 days before the tournament, I was like, all right, I emailed them. I was like, I'm going to do 195. I'm competing at 190. It's going to be some big motherfuckers. So let's just say I am going to be pulling guard, to say the least. The Tonk, thank you for the $2. And May Joy once name dropped you and called you annoying kid. You know what was funny that I was told he said once is I was told, I'm going to be a very small 195er. Yair Rodriguez is the GOAT. Don't fucking sit here and tell me the parlay is already cooked. I had 6 fights in a row correct. I had 6 fights in a row correct, man. Don't tell me it already failed. But one thing that I was told is that Joey referred to me as one of the Michael Chandler Glazers when it came to his fight with Paddy Pimblett. Even though I made a video called Paddy Pimblett versus Michael Chandler will not be close, and I said Paddy was going to fucking destroy him. He name dropped me as one of the Chandler Glazers. It sucks, man. It sucks. I mean, that video got like 4,000 views. You know what I mean? Like, people definitely saw that, you know? But it's all right. I'll let him have that one. How deep is the competition? Well, I have no idea, but it is the Pan Ams. So, probably pretty deep. But you know what? Fuck it. Oh, he cited you as a Paddy Doubter. Oh, Paddy Doubter. Yeah, he looked at the thumbnail. But that's what 95% of people do on YouTube is they look at your thumbnail and they just kind of assume. They look at your thumbnail and go, oh, you're picking that guy? Okay, good to know. I'm like, you didn't actually watch the video yet, but... Sir Night Offender, thank you for the $5, dude. I appreciate it. No, I mean, Sir Night Offender, the parlay is over. I needed this fight to go over 2.5 rounds, and I needed Kevin Holland to win after the first round is all that I needed. Parlay is dead, so it doesn't really matter. I mean, you know, fuck, I'll take it. I'll take it if this fight wants to go over 2.5. I'll take it, but yeah, you know, I'll try my best, Aaron. Look, I'm very confident in my skill set. And I'm very confident in my abilities, but I kind of like it because you know, pressure's kind of off. You know what I mean? Pressure's kind of off, you know? Why is nobody coming today? Yeah, I asked Jackson if he wanted to come. He went, who's fighting? I went, this is not a good sign. No, I'm kidding. I didn't say Jackson's busy. He had some shit going on with his girl. Jacob was the one that was like, who's fighting? I was like, yeah, good point. All right, here we go. Holland versus Kopylov. Man, Costa looks girthy as all holy hell. Dude, I actually really think Costa stands a decent chance if he fights like he fought in the Yoel Romero fight. I think Kopylov is way more technical than him. I think he's way more technical, but I think if Paulo just reverts to his marauderness, I think he has a chance. I mean, dude, Costa could have beaten Sean Strickland with a good game plan. But, like, he went into that Strickland fight as if, like, he didn't know who he was fighting. But, yeah, Sir Night Offender, I do appreciate the $5, by the way. Thank you, buddy. That was really kind of you. You could have invited Nina Drama. I could have, couldn't I have? I could have, couldn't I have? God, even this fight, too, like, what a shitty fucking pay-per-view we have today, boys. What a shitty fucking pay-per-view. This is worse than UFC 306 somehow, and UFC 306 was awful. Yeah, I guess Costa DDP would be fun, but I think DDP's just a step ahead of him everywhere, and he's just as girthy. Hi, Pepper. Hi, baby. Guys, it's Pepper. Look. I was really worried he was going to die when I was gone in Vegas because he's an outside cat, and I feel like I'm the only one that can actually get him back in the house. But no, he was fine. Hey, get out of there. I love you, baby. Isn't he so cute? I wish you guys could see him and his brother. They cuddle every single day. Every single day, I see them cuddling. Oh, hey, Jackson. What's up, buddy? You know what, dude? Costa's actually doing really well so far. Costa's actually doing really well. How old? He's just about a year. Teach the cats, BJJ. They don't wrestle much these days, but when they were kittens, him and his brother would wrestle a lot. They don't wrestle that much anymore, though. Nice. Good jab to the body from Costa. Really good shots from Costa. See, I mean, this is what Costa needs. I don't quite like him on the back foot, but he's powerful, dude. If he was just a little bit more accurate. But, like, dude, Kopylov is bothered by the power. Like, he's just ripping these inside leg kicks. He's just ripping body shots. Dogs are better, no debate. I mean, I think with cats and dogs, there's plus or minuses with each. Dogs require, obviously, a lot more interaction as they're pack animals who evolved in order to have social interaction. Cats, not as much. But, like, that's what makes it so much better when a cat loves you. You know what I mean? Like, when a dog loves you, it's like, oh, great. You know, you're wired to love people because you're a pack animal. When a cat loves you, it's like, wow, you really love me. No, my cats love me, man. They do. Another good leg kick by Costa. Kopylov needs to check that shit. Just turn that knee in like Chris Weidman did to Silva. I mean, no, Cornbread returns. Oh, he dropped him! Damn, Costa fucking dropped him. You can check those kicks, but you just have to... Hold on, I can't stand up because I'm shirt cocking it right now. But, like, you look at when Chris Weidman fought Anderson Silva and Anderson broke his leg. It was because Weidman checked that inside leg kick. Miller, Jim, can you stop perpetuating that baseless rumor, dude? Another really good body kick. Notice how Kopylov, like, he's reacting so heavily to every single feint of Costa. Whenever somebody starts getting really, like, tentative and they start reacting a lot, it means they're bothered by the power. That's what it means. All right, 1-0 Costa. Tommy Broken, thank you for the $2 Australian. Can't believe we actually see Costa hurting an op. Well, dude, look, let's just be honest, right? Look at his last two fights. Against Strickland, he fought with a dog shit game plan that he went into that fight with Strickland like he didn't know he was fighting Sean Strickland. That was really poor. But, dude, the Robert Whittaker fight, Costa did really well, and that's against Whittaker, who, you know, top 3 fucking middleweight. You know what I mean? Like, I really think that, like, Costa's not bad. Like, I think if he fights somebody really technical with good footwork, like, he there's nothing he can really do. But, like, he's powerful, and he's girthy, and he's quick, and he's a good athlete, man. And I did really like him in this matchup against Costa. Look at that. Look at how Paulo slipped the jab into a right hand. How sick. Dead Tong, thank you for the $2. Do you think women fighters cheat more than men? Dead Tong, that's a really interesting question. I don't think so. I feel like I don't know. The problem is like I don't really pay attention to a lot of women fights, so like I feel like it's a bit of an unfair comparison. Like I have about 1 million male UFC fights that I could go back to and think about, but when it comes to female fights, like not really. Not really. You know what I mean? True, the walk, he looked terrible in the Vettori fight, but remember, like, I don't know, he missed weight for that fight, and he claimed he missed the weight because he tore his bicep, which isn't a great excuse, but, like, clearly he wasn't physically there, you know what I mean? Oh, I meant relationships. Oh. Do you think women fighters cheat more than men in relationships? I mean, I don't think. I mean, look, on average, men do cheat much more than women do on average. They cheat way more than women do. That's just like a statistical fact. And it's funny because around a lot of like these manosphere kind of like Andrew Tate fucking places, like they try to tell you otherwise. And it's not true. I don't know about them being fighters. I don't know what that changes in the equation. But like I would say, I don't think so, no. God damn it. My stream's broken. I'm venturing somewhere else. They do get groomed more than male fighters though. Yeah, that they do because they're women, unfortunately. All right, cool. We're back. We're back, team. We're back. God damn it, and it's pausing again. And it's fucking pausing again. Okay, no, we're back. We're good. We're Gucci, everybody. We're good. Dude, Costa's doing really good. Dig into the body, hard leg kicks. Like, what a crazy fucking bounce back from Costa. But, like, I always felt like he was capable of this. And obviously, there's still a lot of fight left. Ooh, really big body kick from Costa. Damn. I hope my timer is still all right. Nice. Good. Straight left. I mean, again, man, remember, let's not forget, that Robert Whittaker fight was legitimately, like, a close fight. Remember, dude, Paulo had him on skates when he landed that fucking wheel kick. You know what I mean? Really good body shots. Dude, Costa's just too much of a fucking man for Kopylov here. The thing is, I didn't realize Kopylov was so tall. Oh, damn, he hurt him! Fuck, he hurt him! Huge body kick. I mean, dude, he's just breaking him like he broke Uriah Hall. Like, he's just walking him down, just ripping shots. The stream timer's fixed. Beautiful teep. Beautiful teep. Now, this is where you start to see head kicks from Costa. Again, dude, Costa legitimately, like, I remember he's done a lot of Taekwondo training, and he does have really good high kicks. This is where you now start throwing them. Tommy broke, and then with the $2 Australian. Chase Hooper thinks he's slick going to middleweight. I mean, man, you know, Kopylov's a very different fighter than poor Chase Hooper. He's a very different fighter than Chase Hooper. You know what, though, man? I think Chase Hooper, I mean, you know, I do think that Chase Hooper would have been doing a lot better if you replaced him with Kopylov right here. I do think so. I'm kidding, but I am riding high on Chase Hooper. I do not need a new microphone. Shut the fuck up. This is a nice microphone. I hope Costa's not fucking slow. Another really good teep from Costa. I love the body work. If he could throw a really good question mark kick, Kopylov is fucked. Because Kopylov, he's not keeping one hand up and then swiping away. Kopylov is literally going like this with both of his hands. That is the perfect opportunity to fucking throw a question mark kick. Tatonk, thank you for the $2, dude. I love you. Well, you're behind. I'm at 40 seconds. Oh, Costa out. Don't fucking lie to me. I probably am behind, though, because I am streaming this card illegally. Damn, crazy front leg hook kick, though, from Kopylov right there. Didn't quite land it, but that's a really snazzy kick. Pepper, can you quit eating my fucking yogurt? Hi, baby. Hi, love bug. Mwah. Look at how cute he is. All right. Ah, you knocked my mic over. All right, go ahead. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Costa's fucking good, man. Costa's good. Again, Costa, you give him like a really technical striker with really good footwork, and Costa's going to have no ability to really close the distance, but give him somebody who, look, Kopylov is very technical, but if you're going to stand in front of Costa and let him just rip shots at you, you know what I mean? Like, that is where his game opens up. He's powerful and he's girthy, and you know what I mean? Like, you got to be checking these inside leg kicks. You got to be moving. You can't be just a sitting stationary target for him to fucking be ripping kicks like it's a fucking heavy bag. You know what I mean? Because even if you block, it's going to fuck you up. Oop. There we go. Another giant inside leg kick from Costa. Another good teep. He throws those teeps fast. He's still going to the body a lot. I'd really like to see him start trying to sneak that upstairs. I know he's trying, but, you know, this is where it's going to open up for him. Nice jab by Kopylov. Yeah, over 2.5. Damn, guys. This parlay, man, it was so close, dude. It was so close. So far, we're 6 for 7 on parlay picks for the night. God damn. This is taking me back. Yeah, you know what? That does help me sleep at night knowing it's only because I'm cursed. That does help me sleep at night. Mods, get him out of here. Thank you. Good job, Jim. Jim's on top of this shit way quicker than all of you are. Damn, Costa almost shot a fucking takedown. Oh, Tommy Brooklyn, relax, bro. It's not easy to hit an 8-fight fucking parlay, man. It's not a failure to go 6 for 7. We'll see if Max and Dustin goes to decision. But you notice how Kopylov, when Costa enters, Kopylov just kind of covers up? Like, that's not good against somebody who's just trying to rip shots on you. Yeah, no, Jackson's very good. Jackson is very good at betting. He's very good at betting. That I will give him. He's good. But, like, you just, like, when you look at how Israel Adesanya fought Costa, Israel Adesanya did such a better job, like, just with the footwork, never standing right in front of him, always shifting away. You know what I mean? Oh, did Tonk. Thank you for the $2. Best female MMA stars to goon to? I mean, I don't really goon to any female MMA fighters, to be fair. I think, though, like, I would goon to somebody who wants to be gooned to. So I would say Paige Van Zandt. Does she count? I mean, Paige Van Zandt practically almost does pornography. So, like, she wants you to goon to her. Like, that's, like, where she makes her money from. So I'm going to say her. I would never goon to somebody who doesn't want me to goon to them. You know what I mean? Like, it just feels disrespectful. You know? Nice body shot from Costa. Yeah, and DDP as well. Damn, Costa just shot a takedown. Remember when Costa spent the entire lead-up with his fight with Israel Adesanya making fun of him for being a white belt in jiu-jitsu? Like, Costa showed up with his black belt, and he was fucking, like, dangling a white belt in front of Adesanya, and he never even shot a single fucking takedown. Good jab by Costa. Good straight right by Costa. Kopylov just, he can't be standing right in front of him the whole time. Like, not against Costa. It's not a good approach. You gotta have better footwork and you gotta be moving. Nice. Good right hand. He hurt Kopylov. Damn, I'm happy for Costa. I'm happy for Costa for winning this fight so decisively. What the fuck was going on with him at the press conference? He looked like he was shitting himself. Dude, Tommy Brooklyn, I thought about making that video while I was in Vegas because I couldn't live stream. So I was like, fuck, I guess I need to make a video. And all that Connor shit was coming out. But I just don't think it's the right time. I'm going to wait. Apparently, Connor's back in the testing pool. I'm just gonna wait until some more news drops about him like actually fighting, if it ever happens. And if it does, I will. I do have a lot of things to say, but I just didn't feel like it was the right time. I didn't feel like it was the right time. But I have a lot like to say about Conor as a whole. No, he did not fail his first drug test, or maybe for coke. I mean, dude, Joaquin Macera, Costa is just, he's bigger than most people, period. You know what I mean? I mean, again, man, I think we got to give Costa his respect. Like, look, again, he approached the Sean Strickland fight like an idiot. We all know that. But, dude, his fight with Robert Whittaker was really close. And Robert Whittaker, is a generational fucking middleweight. Like, Costa's good. I think Kopylov has the pure technical ability to outclass Costa, but the problem is, again, Kopylov was choosing to stand right in front of him and cover up when Costa was throwing. You cannot be a heavy bag for Costa. He's just going to fucking rip heavy shots on you. You need footwork and you need movement. You cannot stand in front of a giant fucking Costa like that. I want to hear what he says. Not a great post-fight interview so far. Not a great post-fight interview so far for Costa. I did not catch a lot of those words, I'll be honest with you. Yeah, that was... let me see.
Everybody knows I hate that guy. Everybody knows who. That motherfucker Yeah.
He's calling out Hamzat, huh?
Asshole. And,
Look, if Hamzat is to lose to Dricus, not a bad bounce back fight for Hamzat. You know what I mean? Theoretically, because obviously the UFC is gonna want Hamzat back in the winning pool. In the win column. They're gonna want that. And you know what, dude? Believe it or not, like, I don't. If Hamzat loses to Dricus, I don't think Paulo Costa's that like bad of a mismatch. I mean, look, on the feet, I might heavily favor Costa on the feet. I mean, Costa's just like a bigger, quicker, even more technical version of Gilbert Burns. You know what I mean? Gilbert Burns is not a very technical striker, and neither is Hamzat. That's why they went to war with each other. And I think Costa's extremely athletic, and he does have overall decent takedown defense, but, like, obviously he's not going to be to the level of Hamzat by any means. Oh my god, the fucking Hawk Tua girl is there. She was sitting next to Tom Aspinall. They were arm in arm. Did you guys see that? I was like, what fucking girl does Tom Aspinall have with him? It was the fucking Hawk Tua girl. What the fuck? But yeah, I don't know. I'll take a Hamzat Costa fight. To talk, think for another $2, dude. Max Holloway is a sore loser. In a weird kind of way, man, Tatonk, you are a G, bro. I love you, Tatonk. And, a lot of people were making fun of Max for what he said about Ilya's win streak. He goes, Ilya's win streak's not even that impressive. He knocked out Volk after a KO loss, and he knocked out me, who, look at how many losses I have. And everybody flamed Max for it. I kind of thought that was funny. I thought it was kind of funny to, like, almost kind of discredit your own career in a way to make someone else look bad. You know what I mean? It's kind of a funny thing to say. Like, oh yeah, great, he knocked me out. I've lost a fucking shit ton of times. It's not that impressive. Like, I thought that was funny, but people didn't like it. You know, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, Tommy Brooklyn, I'm right there with you, dude. I'm literally right there with you. Tonk, bro, I literally love you, bro. You've helped me out so much today, man. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, good point, Lagler. Good point. I mean, yeah, Max claiming that he thought that he won the first fight against Volk is just kind of crazy. Like, I don't even know if he landed a meaningful punch that whole fight. Angel Judo, I will be honest, I'm not that. I think that I think Dustin has a good chance, but like I think Holloway has a much better chance of winning via like depending on because look, it all comes down to what game plan either of them choose, and I think that Holloway has more of a propensity to win. Baja J, thank you for the $2. I remember when Lucas said Kopylov beats Izzy. I mean, look. Okay, to be fair, I'm definitely not saying Kopylov beats Izzy. Like I ain't saying that shit. Do not misquote me. I'm not saying that. But like, look, Paulo Costa's good, and it's not like a 1-to-1 comparison. Again, the reason why Kopylov lost that fight is because Kopylov's style is to stand right in front of you and just be really quick and be really fast and like, you know, snipe you with really quick shots. That doesn't work against Paulo Costa. You cannot just stand in front of Paulo Costa because he's going to treat you like a heavy bag. You know what I mean? He's just going to start ripping shots on you, not worrying where he lands, and he's big and he's powerful. Again, look back at when Izzy fought Paulo Costa. Izzy was always circling away, always using good footwork, never just standing right in front of him. But, like, you know, I still think Kopylov is good, but that was just a pretty terrible performance and game plan. But that is kind of what he does. Kopylov, that's how he fights. You know what I mean? So, in hindsight, he needed to switch things up. Detonk, thank you for Detonk. At this point, I don't even know how much you've donated at this point, but I thank you, brother. That's crazy. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank me by KOing Weasel MMA. Look, man, I would do it. Tell the Weasel we can fucking fight if he wants to fight. I'd love that. He would get daddied by me. I've seen some footage, and that's not a close fight, dude. I can't believe we're already at the main event. Yeah, Max, if he loses this, I would say he needs to retire. And it is sort of a difficult... I mean, look, it's hard. I do think Dustin is the sharper boxer in the pocket. But I think Dustin's the overall better boxer. I think Max is the better kickboxer. So I think that Max needs to really mix in the kicks well. And I think he needs to obviously not abandon the boxing, but he needs to be boxing heavy, but then constantly be dangerous with kicks. If he can do that and he can make Dustin really have to defend the kicks, it's not going to allow Dustin to really get into the rhythm to start finding counters. You know what I mean? No, but if Max loses, it's like, shit, what else is there for him? You know what I mean? Oh, I'm going to get some water real quick. I'll be right back. Never mind, I'll be getting water in a second. Not on my stream. Nobody's walking out yet. Datonk, thank you for the $2. All right, Chad, it's time to goon to D. Devlin picks. Dude, you know, the thing about D. Devlin and Conor McGregor's relationship is, like, D. Devlin would have so much ammunition she could use against him, and she doesn't. It makes me think that they actually have a really good, healthy relationship with each other, as crazy as that might sound.
Somebody who gave it his all. Fighting at the highest level was my goal, and I did that. I got the title. It's his last dance. To be the first.
I still can't believe that this is a pay-per-view. I still can't believe that somebody spent $80 on this shit.
Never say die. That's a born fighter, ladies and gentlemen. At UFC 318, New Orleans, Louisiana, I will beat Max Holloway to be the BMF champion. Going out there, fight with him and Dustin. It'll be a fun fight.
Well, the thing is, Tariq, they're not married. D and Connor are not married, but they do have 4 very small children together. So, you didn't spend $80 in the shade? No, I didn't. I'm watching this illegally. I don't know, man. I mean, dude, Sean O'Malley's wife had to tell Sean to shut the fuck up and stop talking about their open relationship because Sean just was so open about it. She was like, can you stop telling everybody our business? I mean, dude, just, like, have Rob and RDR as the co-main or something for this. It would have made it, like, that I think would have officially made this a decent pay-per-view. Damn, I didn't realize Lil Wayne was that little. He is. He's short. Also, by the way, I hope none of you guys need to hear this, but I hope you guys know that anytime somebody comes in and spams, like these bot spam pay-per-view sites, none of them are real. None of them are real. They're all fake. I mean, look, I don't know, Jim, but all I know is that, like, actual reputable streaming sites don't need that much fucking. They don't need they don't need this degenerate level of advertising, to say the least. Mitchell Kerr, thank you for the $3 Australian, Mitchell. Dude, I really appreciate that, man. I love you, Mitchell. Thank you. I love you, dude. God, Dustin looks lean. Dustin looks lean. God, I've never seen Dustin look this small before. Dagestan does have some of the best wrestling in the world, even though I think, like, right now Japan is actually leading the world in wrestling right now. But historically, yeah, Russia, Dagestan, they have the best wrestlers in the world for sure. Tommy Brooklyn, thank you for the $2 Australian. Max via guillotine, trust me, chat. I mean, look, I actually do think that Max has good submissions. He's never ever goes to them, but dude, he almost fucking darsed Dustin the last time they fought, but then the fucking bell rang. Oh yeah, just in wrestling, not in MMA. I'm referring to wrestling. Japan right now is the best country in the world. Detonk, thank you for the $2. I wonder if O'Malley's wife slept with his coach. I mean, the way that I've heard Sean describe their open relationship is like Sean will, because again, he's talked about this a lot on podcasts. They would be like, so you're allowed to fuck anybody you want? And he's like, yeah, pretty much. And they would be like, well, is your wife allowed to have sex with whoever she wants? And then Sean would be like, well, I don't know if she wants to risk that because I give her a very good life. That's what he said. So, I don't know. Although I heard Sean says it's actually really hard because like any girl that he meets, he like has to tell them like, look, I have a wife and I have a child, so like we cannot talk after this. You know what I mean? It's basically what Sean says he tells them every time. And that's a pretty, it's hard when you're trying to seal the deal at the end of the night. That's kind of a tough one for a lot of people to get around. Yeah, I know what you're referring to, Lagler. I know there was that one instance Sean talked about, but I think for the most part he would say otherwise. But I think there was that one instance, yeah. I don't think she actually did it, though, but I don't know. What is it, Pepper? All right, I'm going to go get some water real quick. I'll be right back, team. Everybody sit tight. All right, I'm back. I hope you guys don't mind. I'm doing the Gammo diet right now. I'm doing the Gammo diet. I'm doing a gallon of milk a day. So, yep. I think Max is getting cooked. When I watched the Cater fight, he was getting tagged. Maybe it's just because he was out, but he was taggable. I mean, look, again, Max was very boxing heavy against Cater. I do think that Dustin Poirier is the better boxer out of the two of them, and I think, obviously, Max cannot abandon the boxing, but he needs, I think, to keep the fight within areas where he has an advantage. Get some Oreos. Dude, I wish. I don't have any on me. Dude, Oreos are like crack. So fucking good. Yeah, I don't know. Again, I got to bulk up. I got to put on some serious size. That's what I'm working on right now. All right, here we go. God, I still to this day cannot fucking believe that Max Holloway's 33. That is so crazy. A stick man is cool. I do think I probably will one day, yeah. I think I will one day. Hi, baby. S907, I would say main event's going to start in about 5 minutes. Datonk, thank you for the $2, buddy. Can you put me in that pic with you and Oliveira? Oliveira's not in that picture. I don't know what you're talking about. But, I mean, yeah, Datonk, just follow me on Instagram if you want and send me a photo of you and we can make that happen. We can make that happen. How do you wear a mouth guard? You just wear it. You just mold it. And it molds with a space in between my two front teeth, so I just wear it, and it's perfect because you mold it to your mouth. That's how mouth guards work. Mitchell Kerr, thank you for the $8 Australian. Any link in the chat? I'm getting desperate. Look, Mitchell Kerr, I'm not going to say anything, but, you know, someone in chat might. Someone in chat might. Come on, guys. Someone help Mitchell Kerr out. Okay. Listen to TM. Listen to TM. Listen to Evan Noto, too. Or Stickman is cool. There is going to be pop-up ads. Every time you try to click on the screen, it's going to take you to an ad. Just click away and keep trying until it works. It'll work. Again, though, I don't condone any of that, but you know. All right, here we go. Look, man, again, say what you will. I am a little bit excited for this fight. Max does look big. Yeah, my stream's doing really good. All right, here we go. I love how people are like legitimately asking. They're like, "Man, I wonder what's gonna happen to the BMF title if Dustin wins and then retires." It's like Dana will just arbitrarily bring it back whenever he needs, you know, a decent card. That's what's going to happen. That's what he did, you know what I mean, to give it between Dustin and Gaethje. He just arbitrarily brought it back. A bettor has placed $300 on Max Holloway, which is supposed to be a draw. All right. Here we go. Max Holloway fighting in a nice wide stance. This is not Muay Thai Max. This is like the same stance that he fought Volkanovski with in the first fight. Makes sense, though, because Dustin's a southpaw. There's no leg kicks. Max is, bit overhand by Dustin. He found a lot of success with that early last fight. You notice how Max is doing a good job kind of feinting his level down, and I saw Dustin drop his lead hand. It's a good sign for Max. I like the knee stomps from Max. Dustin's has his final fight of his career, and he wants to destroy his legs. Ooh, good body shot from Max, though. Dustin's doing a good job dodging, though. Slipped right out of range of that shot. Another knee stomp from Max. Those are vicious. Really good high kick from Max. This is what he needs. I like the way Max is fighting. Another really good body kick from Max. Another really good body kick from Max. He's doing, so far, exactly what we said. He needs a third body kick. Max must have watched my video. Max must have... Oh, shit. Oh, shit! Fuck! Dude, what a right hand by Max! Oh, he rocked him again! Dude, that's insane! That is great. Max just fucking develops power at 55. That's crazy. It's another really good high kick from Max. Dude, he's following the game plan we drew up for him so beautifully. Dude, it's just crazy. Like, at 55, he can fucking crack. Another good body shot to shot upstairs. Really nice. Good little combo from Dustin, but Max seems a lot quicker. I mean, dude, Jim, you know, I don't know what... I think, again, when we saw the same thing against Justin Gaethje, is that Max has a crazy speed advantage up at 55. He just catches guys off guard. He just does. Oh, nice. I like the idea there for the spinning back kick right off of the rush right there. That's very Taekwondo-esque, but he didn't quite land it. Another really good body kick. Dude, it's crazy. Like, it's so frustrating when, like, I feel like I draw up the perfect game plan for a fighter and they just don't fucking do it. But, like, Max is doing it beautifully. Max blocked that shot right there very nicely. Damn, huge overhand from Max. Dustin partially blocked it, but still. Nice flurry by Max right there. Nice. I love how he's mixing it up to the body right there. Doing a really good job. Good movement from Max. Not getting backed up to the fence. His defense looks really, really good. He's moving well. I love how he's mixing in the kicks. He's doing everything right. Good leg kick by Dustin, though. Nice. Dude, Max looks fucking fast. Max looks fucking fast. Another really good body kick from Max, and he throws a right hand right off of the body kick. That's beautiful. Another fucking knee stomp. God, Max is fucking vicious. Yeah, dude, Max is following the game plan perfectly. He's following it exactly how we drew it up. Yeah, I mean, dude, I do really think Max is a much better 55er than he is a 45er. Way better. I mean, again, he's so fucking fast at 55. Gaethje really struggled handling his speed. Dustin seems to be really struggling with it too. Like, the power transfers over really well up at 55, but to me, it's the speed. He's fucking fast. Damn, what a good shot that he dropped him with. Fucking beautiful. God damn it, my stream froze. God damn it. God damn it, I'm relaunching. Okay, we're good. We're good. I'm a few seconds ahead now. God damn it, I froze again. Fuck. This is what I get. This is what I get. I'm switching servers. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. This stream seems to be working a lot better. We're fine. Everybody relax. Nice. Good flurry by Max. That was a really good straight left from Poirier, though. But Max kind of moved with it, though. That's the key with Max Holloway, is he's so good at moving away and sliding with shots. When Ilya cracked him and put him away, it was because Max was not moving with the shot at all. That was a good shot by Dustin, though. Clip Max right behind the ear. I love how Max keeps going like big lead hook to body shot. And another huge body kick right there. Dude, God, I love it when a fighter actually uses the right game plan. Yeah, dude, it's all of the body kicks from Max and beautiful counter. Beautiful counter from Max. Another really good straight right to the body from Holloway. Oh, beautiful from Max right there. Fuck. See, dude, Max is so much faster. Oh, that's it. Oh, dude, that's a desperation shot. Guillotine! He's gonna guillotine him. Oh, he didn't. Fuck, beautiful back take from Max. Dude, oh, and now Dustin's flattened out. This is terrible. This is the worst position you could physically be in. All right, this is a little bit better. He needs the hip escape. You saw that, though, when Max threw that flurry, Dustin just literally didn't move. Like, he didn't see it coming. There we go. Dustin's back to half guard. He has a butterfly hook in. Dude, he's so much faster than Dustin. Damn, Poirier only has 10 significant strikes this round. Oosh. Yeah, I know, dude, and still, to me, like, it's still, to this day, so crazy that right after the Justin Gaethje fight, I've always said this, right after the Justin Gaethje fight, literally everybody was like, wow, well, this fight was pointless because Gaethje was going to get a title shot, and now he's not, and Max just isn't even a 55er, so. I'm like, what do you mean he's not a 55er? Like, dude, he looked better than ever against Gaethje. Oh, shit. Shit, Dustin just cracked him, though. Shit, Dustin just cracked him, though. Fuck. That was a really good combination by Dustin right there. Max just needs to keep kicking. Keep kicking. Keep the footwork. Oh, big body shot from Dustin right there. Max needs to move better. Max needs to move better. More kicks now. Start ripping to the body. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, guillotine. Guillotine. No, he doesn't have it. He doesn't have it. Oh, Darce, Darce, Darce. Shit, fuck. 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 Dude, oh, shit. This is getting crazy. Fuck, Max needs to move. You see, he's standing right in front of me. He needs to move. He needs to move better. Fuck. Dustin stole that round. I don't know. I don't know. To be fair, I don't know. I don't know. Shit. God damn it, my stream froze again. Okay, we're good. We're good. I don't know. It was close. I think Max overall, though, look, they both had each other hurt. I think Max overall landed more on top of that. So I do still think 2-0 Max. But you saw that Max just wasn't moving. I love that he jumped guillotine right there. I love that he jumped guillotine. Fuck. Okay, Max needs to move better, and he needs to keep up the kicks better, like he was doing earlier in the fight. He needs to keep up the kicks. That's where he has an advantage here. All right, here we go. There we go. More kicks. That's what we need. Max needs to make this a kickboxing fight. That is where his advantage is. Really good inside leg kick. Really good knee stomp. Max is already doing that. I love it. I love seeing it. Ah, shit. That's a little scary. There you go. Max did a better job there angling out. Nice. Good counter from Max right there. Oh, beautiful counter. You saw that? Dustin went for his famous, so he's in southpaw. He takes a big step forward with his right leg, giant overhand off the second step. Max countered that beautifully. He saw it coming, stepped out of range, and tagged him. That was beautiful. That's how you know Max has done a lot of film study on Dustin, because Dustin throws that combo a lot. More kicks from Max. I like the knee stomp. Big body kick. Yes, right there. Dude, me and Max are on the same fucking wavelength, bro. Another nice body kick. He needs to mix the kicks in, or else Dustin's going to start finding his hands. Damn, Dustin's hands look quick right there. That was a quick combination. Ah, good jab from Dustin. Really good jab from Dustin. Nice. Good shot over the top by Max. The key for Max here needs to be footwork. He can't stay in the pocket too long. Good counter over the top from Max. Really good 1-2 from Max. Good jab from Dustin, though. Another good jab from Dustin. Max isn't really blitzing the same way he was. Oh, shit. Right as I fucking said that, he blitzed. Right as I fucking said that, he blitzed. That was a really good blitz right there. Another one. I mean, Max is quicker. He needs to use his footwork. He needs to pick his moments to blitz and then fully stay out of range. Good spinning back kick right there. Ah, see, I don't like this. Max is way too close in range right here. Okay, that's better. Nice, good combo from Max. Another good body kick from Max. Yeah, Max did fucking scratch his cornea. Nice. Good straight shot from Max, right as Dustin was kicking, too. I mean, so far, Max is taking this round as well. Good head movement from Max, but he needs to move. 3-0. It's 3-0 Max. It's 100% 3-0 Max, I think. All right, hopefully my stream doesn't freeze again. Yeah, that's definitely 3-0 Max. It's not 2-1. There's no way. There's no way it's 2-1. I mean, look, they both had each other hurt in round 2, but fucking Max landed way more. He's not more chinny at lightweight, man. It just depends on how he gets it. He got dropped by Gaethje as well, dude. He's not more chinny at lightweight. That's crazy. It's all about how you get hit. It's all about how you get hit. Were you rolling with the shot? Did you move with it? Were you standing still when you got hit? That is... I hate when people are just like, this guy's more chinny. Oh, he's got a really good chin. It's like, no, it's how are you getting hit? That is really what it comes down to more than anything else. And when he got dropped by Gaethje, it was because he didn't roll with the shot the same way as when he got dropped by Dustin. Nice knee stomp from Max. Nice, good body shot from Max. Like the body shots. I like how Max is, again, he's doing a good job, at least so far here, staying out of range, finding his moments to blitz, and then again, he gets back out at range. I like that approach from him. Though Dustin's doing a really good job defensively in his own right. Dustin's doing pretty good defensively. But this is where it starts becoming a problem for Max when Dustin starts pressuring and heading off the cage. Because Max is way quicker. He needs more space to operate. Dustin needs to try to head him off. Like right here, this is starting to not be good for Max. He's starting to get headed off. Damn. I don't think either of them really landed clean there, but it was close. God, Max needs to move. God, Max can't stand right in front of him like that. Good jab by Max. Good defense from Dustin right there. Really good defense from Dustin. Good body shot from Max. I like it. He's starting to abandon the kicks a little bit, though. Good combination from Max. Dustin defended a lot of that, though. He needs to throw more kicks. There we go. That was a good body kick from Max. Dustin's body looks so red. Max is still winning this round. It's gonna if it stays this way, he's gonna be up 4-0. Nice. That was a really good shot. Oh, I love that. I love that combination and good body kick. Steve Ercik does the same thing. He'll go body shot right hand. I love it. It's a risky one to throw, though, because you're so open as you're extending this bottom hand out. I guess Dustin cracked him. I missed it, though. Nice jab from Max, though, right there. Oh, that was a good shot. Dustin caught him with a jab right as he was moving in. I'm very behind on my streaming site. Again, Max keeps... I like how he cut that angle. Body shot right hand over the top. I love that combination. And I like how he's getting back to the body kicks a lot more now, which is huge. Damn, another really nice combination right there. He's so fast. Dustin landed right there, but it wasn't super clean. Good body shot from Max. Damn, what a nice back kick from Max. I love it. Dude, I really don't believe it's 3-1. I do not believe it's 3-1. I do not. That's crazy. I do not believe it's 3-1. I believe it's a very clear 4-0. I think it's a very clear 4-0, but that's just me. That fourth round was close. Was it? I don't know. I think Max overall outlanded him by a decent margin. But look, Sal D'Amato is judging this fight. So I guess he could have literally anything. All right, here we go. Final round. Here we go. Here we go. Really good blitz from Max right there. I love the way he's blitzing into range. Dustin, I think, needs to really try to pressure Max, which is easier said than done. But again, Max being so much quicker and Max having better footwork, he's going to thrive in space. But if Dustin can really head him off and pressure him to the fence, that's where he's going to be able to land. Good movement from Max right there. Dustin going for that giant overhand. Beautiful combination from Max. Look at the footwork from Max, how he just keeps sliding out of range. He's doing such a good job. Oh, Dustin went for it right there. He missed, though. There we go. There we go. This is better. Dustin's starting to head him off. This is a lot better. Max needs to... I think Dustin needs to try to time one of Max's blitzes and make him, like, really run into a right hand. Oh, shit. He cracked him. Oh, my God. That shot landed clean, and Max just ate that shit. That was an accurate right hand right there. Dustin landed a really clean shot on Max, like fucking right on the chin, and he just ate it. There we go. That's another good body kick. Oh, Max cracked him now in return. That was a beautiful combination. That was a good body kick. That snuck right underneath the elbow. I love how Max will go like jab, level down, and then end the combination with a jab. Like, you don't really see that a lot. It's not often somebody will end their combinations with jabs. God damn it, my stream froze! Alright, we're back. That was a really good right hand by Dustin. Or left hand. Beautiful body kick from Max, though. Oh, big right hand from Max. Oh, a second big right hand. He just cracked Dustin twice. Oh, and then Dustin cracked him back. Fuck. Beautiful combo from Max. Really dug to the body there. If I'm Max, I am not pointing to the center. I'm not doing that shit with Dustin. Oh, really good shot from Max. Lead hook, right hand. Max is kind of a moron if he tries pointing to the ground against Dustin. That's a bad idea. Hi, Pepper. Oh, big shot from Max. Yeah, good footwork, Max. Get the fuck out of there. Oh, big jab by Poirier, though. Nice, good knee from Dustin. He's pointing. Oh, they're going for it. They're going for it. Oh, Max is fucking him up. Oh, Max just fucked him up. Damn. All right, I'll eat my words on that one. I'll eat my words on that one. I'll eat my words on that one. I said, I was like, I don't think Max wants to point to the ground. Max fucking cooked him right there. Max fucking cooked him right there when he pointed to the ground. I mean, dude, I think that's 5-0. I really, really do not think there's an argument for 4-1. I think, look, round 2 was close. They both hurt each other, but Max landed way more on top of also hurting him. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I mean, dude, again, I was saying this right after the Gaethje fight. It's just like Max just seems to have a speed advantage up at 155 that guys aren't ready for. Like, the power's translating very well, but I think more than anything, it's how fast he is and how quick he is. You know what I mean? For the most part, I do think, yeah, featherweights, well, it's close. It depends on who. You know what I mean? It depends on who you're referring to. God, I love those flurries from Max. And, dude, I can't believe when Max pointed to the ground, he fucking cooked him. He fucking cooked him. Like, he was just so fast. Dude, I went 7 for 8 tonight on my parlay. I went 7 for 8. Fuck. God damn it. That sucks. Yes, there is, John Paul. There 100% is. Maybe next time I'll do some research instead of just randomly betting. Yeah, man. I look, dude, I'm definitely excited to see what Max Holloway does from here, man, because I really think he could be really, really good. I think he can be really, really good at 55. All right, let's hear the scores.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 48-47, 49-46, and 49-47.
48-47. 48-47. 48-47. Dude, I don't even think there's an argument for 49-46. Like, I really don't think so. Yeah, dude, that's, you know. All right, let's hear what Max has to say. Yeah, 48-47 is atrocious. Yeah, I mean, look, dude, I don't know, man. I mean, you know, Max versus Ilya at 55. I'm good, but I guess that could be a thing. Dustin gonna give a Rocky IV speech. Let me listen to this. Fair enough.
You motherfuckers too soft for the baddest man alive, bro. Give it up for Dustin Poirier. Come on. Let's fucking go.
Aw, Max's son gave him a hug. Dude, Max's son is so big.
This week has been for you.
Remember, he was a little baby.
The UFC's love letter to you, allowing you to do this in Louisiana. How has the experience been being around all these people that love you so much? Man, it's been overwhelming, honestly. feel seen. I've never got to step outside of fighting and look at it this way. You know, I've always been going through fighting and trying to grind to the next thing, provide for me and the family. I've never got to look at it from third person. But this week has been incredible, man. I feel loved by the fans, the Louisiana, and the company. You know, it's been incredible. I didn't know I touched as many people as I did just by chasing my dreams. I'm forever grateful, man. I love you all. I'm a kid living this dream out here, man. Throwing punches, throwing knees. I'm chasing dreams still, man. It's beautiful. Dustin, let's take a look up here. We want to show you something.
All right, I don't really care.
Walk out of here for the final time.
Oh.
Take a look up here as we pay tribute to what you have meant to this sport of mixed martial arts. It's about me accomplishing something I told my wife when I was 17 that I was going to do. I set a goal out as a kid. Nothing about what I was walking into, but kept walking. But somebody
Yeah, he's getting the Carla Esparza tribute, isn't he?
somebody who's been underdog, somebody who's been beat and broken, and put themselves back together and really did it. What do I think of when I hear Dustin?
When I hear the name Dustin Poirier,
Top 10 star in the history of the sport.
legend.
Fighter's fighter.
Shit, hold on. That's gonna get my fucking stream taken. Let's get my fucking stream copyrighted. Fuck. Trying to fucking destroy my stream. God damn. Well, this is neat for Dustin, I guess. This is neat. He may have lost, but he shined bright like a diamond, even in defeat. Yeah, I won't lie. I was never the biggest Dustin Poirier fan, to be fair. I was never a big fan of Dustin Poirier. I don't really give a fuck. Like, I'm sorry, Dustin. You're cool, but, like, you can go now, man. You can go now, bro. You know what I mean? Am I in the minority with that one? I don't know. I don't know. You know what? You know what I didn't like about Dustin? I hated after he went to war with Dan Hooker. He was like, after the fight, like they're both sitting there like fucking comatose, and he's like, "Oh, you're gonna break my face, Dan? You're gonna break my face?" I'm like, all right, relax, Dustin. Like, people have said so much worse. Like, it's not that bad. Like, come on, bro. Like, relax. Like, show some respect after the fight. Like, you don't need, like, you won the fight. You don't need to be still talking shit after. You know what I mean? "Oh, you said you were going to break my face, Dan? Huh?" Or like, what did he say about Conor? He was like, "Conor said he was going to kill me. We don't joke about killing people." I'm like, dude. Dustin. Dude, relax, man. Fucking relax. Like, can you imagine saying that? Maybe this is the bad time to go on this This is a really bad time to go on this tangent while he's retiring. Oh my God, Ogre Online. Thank you for the $10, Ogre. I really appreciate it. Compared to all the big stars in the UFC, Dustin Poirier mid and was never good enough to become champion, and always every fight does a bad guillotine choke. Annoying, yeah. He could quit now. Look, I don't want to hate too bad here. I just, like, yeah, like, I don't know, man. Dustin's done some things to make me upset in the past. You know what I mean? Dustin's done some things to make me upset in the past. But, you know, look, I think Dustin was good enough to become champion. Like, look, I think Dustin Poirier, like you know, for example, Dustin Poirier is always going to beat Conor McGregor at 55, I think. You know what I mean? I think Dustin is always beating Conor at 55. So, I mean, dude, I don't know. Imagine Dustin fought Conor for the belt instead of Eddie Alvarez. You know what I mean? Like, or, you know, who knows? I'm just saying, like, you know, or maybe what if Dustin fought Eddie Alvarez for the belt before Conor? You know what I mean? Like, I think he was capable of being champ at one point, but, like, he doesn't really compare to the top, you know, current guys anymore for sure. I mean, he's not any better than any of the current champions, but, like, he could have been a champion of the past. You know what I mean? But yeah, Ogre Online, dude, I do agree with you, man. Yeah, Max versus Armin would be interesting. I would love to see Max versus Armin. Max versus Armin, Max versus Charles, maybe. I'll be honest. I don't know if I really want that fight, though, for Charles. I don't think I really want that fight. I don't think I want to see. I don't want to see Charles fight Max. I don't know if I want that. I mean, I don't think it's like not winnable, but it's scary to say the least. That's one you really got to be hunting for the takedown. Yeah, let's give Charles Dan Hooker or something. Let's give Charles Dan Hooker. Let's let him kind of get a nice little bounce back fight. Hi, baby. Damn, Ogre Online, another $10. Thank you, dude. I really appreciate it. Just compare that power to his peers and then tell me he was a badass fighter. Nah, lots of people surpassed, buddy. People in the UFC, just like a clean white boy. Just compare that power to his peers and then tell me he was a badass fighter, not people surpassed, buddy. I mean, yeah, let's be real. You know, Dustin was never quite a top-tier fighter. I honestly do agree with you. And again, you know, I was never the biggest Dustin Poirier fan. I was never the biggest Dustin Poirier fan myself. But, you know, I'm right. I'm not in any sort of valiant disagreement with you there, Ogre. I'm not at all, bro. But, you know, it might be the wrong time to say it because, like, he is retiring. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'd love Charles Moicano. That'd be a good one, too.
I've never seen him more nervous than when he accepted that charity award at the Hall of Fame, right? So, it'll be interesting to see him take that podium in a couple of years, but...
Is it wrong to say Dustin was at the wrong time, given he had to deal with Islam and Habib and all his championship fights? I mean, yeah. And also Charles. Don't forget Charles. Do not forget Charles Oliveira in that conversation. Yeah, I mean, again, Dustin could have been champ if he had hypothetically fought Eddie Alvarez, maybe, or if he had fought... I think he always beats Conor at 55, you know what I mean? So, like, he was capable if he got the right matchup, but he never did. You know what I mean? He never did. What happened to your teeth? CC, I'll tell you for $5. How about that? I'll tell you for $5. Great fighters don't need circumstance to be champion. I mean, that's a very simplistic way to put it, I think. Because at the end of the day, man, style will always make fights no matter what you say about it. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like, you know, I don't know. I think it's easy to say that, but like I think there's a lot of champions that you could look at and say, man, stylistically, like again, Israel Adesanya, I don't think he's ever beating a Mavov, bro. Adam Rogers, think of the $2 Canadian. Goat list: Jones, GSP, Islam, Volk, Merab. Thoughts? I think Merab, Volk, Islam, GSP would be my top 4, and then who I would put at number 5, I think I would put number 5. I would put, who did I put in my number 5? I forget. I think I put like Ilya, which I don't really mind, but you could also, if your GOAT list is more dependent on legacy, maybe Volk. Oh, Tommy Brook, and then you were the $2 Australian. Give Charles James Vick a layup retirement. Give Charles James Vick. I don't think James Vick's in the UFC anymore, is he? That would be. I'll take it though. Charles needs a good bounce back to get his confidence. Please give Charles a tin can. Please don't give him Max Holloway. Please don't give him Max Holloway. Let's give Charles, let's give him like a Dan Hooker. Let's give Charles maybe a Renato Moicano, you know? Well, Lagler, you know, because variables change, and when I see a fighter improve and fix past mistakes, I'll change with it, man. I'm not stuck in the mud. You know what I mean? I think Merab, and actually I have a video to make about Merab that'll be out next week that I'm really excited. I've got a good video to make about Merab where I actually want to discuss all that. So, you know. You believe in a Charles third title run? No, I don't. But I don't believe in that. But like he can still have some a few fun fights. Gamrot versus Charles. You know what, dude? I would take that one as well, but even that's kind of that's not a walk in the park. Gamrot couldn't hold Hooker down, but you think Charles can? Well, very different skill sets, man. Very, very different skill sets. Gamrot, more of a freestyle wrestler. Gamrot is not good at holding people down. He's a freestyle wrestler. Obviously, Charles' skill set's completely different. Charles is not a freestyle wrestler, dude. I would probably be leaning towards Max Holloway to beat Charles. I don't like that fight. Let's not do it, please. Let's not do that fight. I've never seen somebody grapple fuck Max before. I thought stylistically Dustin had an advantage against who? Against who? Adam Rogers? That's a good question. I mean, I think any UFC flyweight beats Eddie Hall. Just calf kick him like 4 times. That's it. Just dance around and spam calf kicks. After like 4 or 5, he won't be able to walk. I think any skilled fighter. Meme pick 8. Thank you for the $10, dude. I appreciate it. Max beats Ilya in a rematch. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. Max will not stop moving in a rematch. He'll have more power to deter Ilya at 55, and his chin will hold up better. I mean, like, in theory, maybe. It's hard, though. I mean, the thing that Ilya does so much better than Dustin is pressure. I mean, again, and it's something that I was talking about in the fight as we were watching. It was like Max has a crazy speed advantage against Dustin. Max was so much faster. And when he was blitzing at Dustin with combinations, Dustin really didn't have an answer for it. But, you know, it's for that reason that Dustin really needed to pressure Max. Because of Max's, advantages with those certain attributes, he needed to operate within space. Dustin needed to really try to head him off and get him backed up to the fence. Because Dustin was having success with the boxing at times. Like, he was capable of, if he was able to close the distance, doing well. But again, he just couldn't pressure Max the same way. I do think that's something that Ilya would do a lot better. I think Ilya would theoretically pressure Max better, but yeah, I mean, I think Max is way better. I think Max is way better at 155 than he ever was at 145. The speed advantage he has over 55ers is insane, and he didn't have that at 45. Oh, Adam Rogers, thank you for the $5 Canadian. Thank you so much. I feel no leverage in my arm bar and have to put the arm to the side near my armpit to get my partner to tap. Any advice? It's like the Crute fight. Well, are you not lifting your hips, Adam? Because, like, you gotta really lift your hips into it. Like, you need to, like, force your hips to cause a bend in their arm. Like, you need to be physically seeing their arm bend the wrong way. Because, like, based on how you described it, if you have to put the arm in your armpit, well, that allows you to now lean back to cause that bend. But you still should be able to really hip into the arm bar, you know? You know? That's what I would say. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, guys. During the fight, I saw a lot of people in chat were like, man, Max's chin is gone. Oh, my God, Max is starting to slow down. I've never seen the day. I'm like, that ended up not really happening. That ended up not really happening. Like, Max did not slow down. And again, I don't know, I need to see the sequence again of where Max got dropped. But like, you'd remember, Max got dropped by Gaethje as well. You know what I mean? It's just all about how he absorbs the shot. What Max does so well is roll and move with punches. You know what I mean? That's what he does so well. When he gets cracked, it's because he didn't roll with the shot well. Yeah, dude, that was insane. Like, I was saying right beforehand, I was like, dude, Max, do not point down to the center. Like, do not go into the pocket with Dustin. Like, please don't do it. And fuck, and then, dude, Max cooked him. Max fucking cooked him. We went 7 for 8, Essence, so, you know, technically no, but we went 7 for 8. Okay, what about the second fight against Dustin Poirier where Max got dropped a shit ton of times? Well, he didn't get dropped necessarily, but he got rocked a shit ton of times. And it's like, who's going to drop Max? Volk? You think Volk's going to drop him? You think fucking Brian Ortega's going to drop him? Like, it just depends on his opponent. Max's boxing looked good, but the thing I want to highlight again is like, dude, for once, finally, the fighter follows the game plan perfectly. You saw how kicking heavy Max was in this fight. He's never that kicking heavy. But that's what you need against such a boxing specialist like Dustin. Dustin wants you to have long boxing exchanges back and forth so he can start finding his counters. Max made that really hard by just fucking spamming kicks. Max is a very good kickboxer. That is for sure. I mean, I don't know, Jim. I'm gonna have to rewatch the fight, but like, not that I didn't specifically see him get tired. But you know, I don't know. Lift Logic, thank you for the $2, dude. I appreciate it. Yeah, dude, this card was pretty dog shit. Like, I didn't give a fuck about this card, but you know, it's better than nothing, and at least we have a really good fight night next week. I'll be live streaming that one from Mexico. I have a few Aikido seminars to teach down there. Oh. Yeah, Kevin Holland sure did me fucking dirty. Anthony Rangel, they were 3 months of being a member. I mean, I don't know, man. It's a tough one because Volkanovski just stylistically is such a nightmare matchup for Max because he has the cardio and the pace and the volume to match Max. In the third fight, at least for sure, he was way faster than Max. He's a little bit more fast twitch, at least at 45 he was. I don't know if a lot will change at 55. Maybe it will. It's difficult, though. I mean, it really depends if Max can kind of close the gap in some of those attributable disadvantages he had. Because overall, I do think Volk just sort of stylistically is a difficult fight for him. But if Max's power does translate way better at 55, he's faster at 55, theoretically, he should stand a much better chance. Juan, thank you for the $2. Does Poirier do Holloway worse than 55? Well, I mean, yeah, great question. It kind of goes into the same thing that I was just talking about. I mean, no, I don't think so. I think Max is going to do better against Ilya at 55 than he did 45. I don't know if it's enough to win the fight, though. I don't know if it's enough to win the fight, but I don't think he can physically do worse at 45. Because especially, dude, it sucks that he had like the best performance of his career up at 55 against Gaethje. For him to just then immediately go back down to 45, it kind of sucks. You know what I mean?
What a week it's been. The celebration of Dustin Poirier's great career. But of course, you need two to tango, and Max was that guy. Max, first off,
I mean, Adam Rogers, it just comes down to the speed, the footwork, and the combinations of Max. He's so much more technical than fucking Mike Perry, you know? I did not watch the Usyk KO. I don't watch boxing. I'm straight. Yeah, I don't want Charles to fight this version of Max. I do not want that. I do not want that. Please do not let that happen. Anything but that, I say. Anything but that, I say. Like, literally anything but that, I say. I don't want that. I want Charles to fight a Dan Hooker. Or, you know what? Give Charles Renato Moicano. Look, Tom possessed, maybe, but at this point, bro, I don't want to hear it, man. Kevin Holland gets no sympathy from me. He busted my fucking parlay. I went, God, how did he lose that fucking fight, man? Angel Judo, you're welcome, brother. Max versus Armin would be cool, or Max versus Paddy would be sick. No, I didn't. No. I put Kevin Holland to win and round 1 to start. Minus 170. Minus 170. I would not have bet on Kevin Holland at minus 500. That would not have been worth it. Yeah, Max would probably fuck up Paddy, I think. Yeah, I think Max versus Paddy would be a super sick fight. You think Max versus Paddy gets them a title shot? I think if Paddy were to beat Max, 100% yes. But if Ilya is still the champ, I think Max needs another big win. Adam Rogers think for the $2 Canadian, Max versus Hooker stylistic would be sick. Yeah, Max. Yeah, I think Max does Dan Hooker a lot worse than he did Dustin. Like, at least Dustin's an elite boxer and close. But Hooker doesn't really have a huge ability to finish the fight. He's not nearly as technical as Max is. Max is going to be quicker. Max is going to be better, I think, everywhere. Look, I don't know, dude, but Max versus Islam would be interesting, to say the least. I know, dude, it's kind of nice that Dustin's gone. It's kind of nice that Dustin's gone because it's like, fuck, now we can actually get some new blood in here. You know what I mean? That lightweight division's been stale for a long, long time. I'm actually curious to see how Max responds to this question.
I mean, it's just technique-wise, you know. I think the Poirier's tight with
Stylistic breakdown of Hooker? Don't see vid on him.
you know, and Dustin, he's a little bit more wingy stuff, but then when he hits, it hits like a Mack truck. So at the end of the day,
That's actually, see, you know what? I actually like the questions that Dominic Cruz asks. That's a good answer by Max, to be fair. Tommy Brooklyn, thank you for the $2 Australian. Stylistical breakdown of Hooker. Don't see a vid on him. Yeah, I don't think I've ever made a video about Dan Hooker, and I think it's going to stay that way. I can't imagine Dan Hooker gets to the point that, like, I'll be making a video about him. No way. What did he ask? He asked Max, what's the difference between Ilya, Dustin, and Gaethje? Like, what's the difference between them and how they fight? And I like that kind of question. And I like actually, you know, and then the way Max broke it down was pretty good. I think Max would have beaten Khabib. When they fought, hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Like, when they were initially matched up against each other, hell no. Because it would have been the same, if Max Holloway would have been in the exact same shape as he was in for the Dustin Poirier fight, which is not a properly sized 55er. No, he would have gotten steamrolled. However, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it would have been interesting to see Khabib fight somebody who has elite cardio, though. That would have been interesting to see, but, like, you know, I mean, I don't know. I would need to think about it. Should I make a weight bully tier list next? We can do something like that, maybe. Do you think Max took it easy on Dustin? No. Yeah, Lagler, I agree with everything you said there, man. I agree with everything you said there, for sure. Chael just pitched the BMF rankings, dude. No, fuck this. This cannot become a thing. You pronounce my name, Shay? You know what? I'll tell you what, dude. I'll do it for $2. Who do you think's going to be the champ at the end of the year in each division? Flyweight Pantoja, bantamweight Marab, featherweight Volk, lightweight Ilya, welterweight JDM, middleweight Dricus, light heavyweight Alex Pereira. Heavyweight John Jones. No, I'm just kidding. Tom Aspinall. Guys, Pepper is cuddling with me right now, but you can't see. It's right underneath the camera. Oh, Pep. How much to hang yourself, Timothy? I'll do it right now for $5. Right now. I would do it right now for $5. Jaden off, man. I went 7 for 8. I went 7 for 8. So it stings, to say the least. Yeah, Kevin sold the fucking parlay. God damn it, Holland. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I think Holland's officially on my banned list. I don't care. They could give Holland fucking... They could give Holland fucking Kai Kara France, and I still wouldn't put him on a goddamn parlay. Put some pants on. Hayden, I'll do it for $2. $2, I'll put pants on right now. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, Lift Logic. I thought Holland did enough, but, you know.
Describe Dustin Poirier, the fighter. You know, we're all going to remember him for what he accomplished. You know, we're going to go through those moments. But when I want to tell, you know,
What wouldn't you do for $2? I'll tell you for $2. There is something I won't do for $2 that I'll tell you for $2, and I mean that. There's one thing I wouldn't do for $2. There's one thing.
he was the guy that you really point to when you have a kid in the gym. You're trying to tell a kid he can be a champion. And you reminded him it's not only about the neon talent. He's not the fastest. He's a good puncher. This guy's the greatest puncher in the world. He's a really good puncher.
Calling your ex? No, I would do that for $2.
It's not always about the neon talent. It's about the wider talent. And that's what I'm saying to the kids. He won. He won the championship.
Hayden Herman, not true. There's only one thing I wouldn't do.
What are the wider talents? What are they? Dependability, consistency, resilience, character. Those talents. Guys, practice those talents. Sometimes you're not born with the parents where you can have all those quick twitch fibers and where you can have all those neon talents that explode.
No, Jaden Hoffman, I would say the N-word for $2. I actually would. How much to Icy Hot your tip? I got Icy Hot right here. I've got Icy Hot right here. I would do it for $5. $5 is my price for Icy Hot. Would you admit Habib is better than Oliveira for $2? You know what? Maybe. Maybe. Maybe.
Thank you, fellas. Thank you, Chael. That is me. John Anick is on the other side of the desk. He has
You know, John 488, it makes me uncomfortable knowing that my entire audience knows that I'm uncircumcised. Just the fact that that's just like such common knowledge around here.
A lot of options, and I sort of felt as though win or lose Max Holloway was going to have a lot of different options at 155 pounds. But to not walk into a reality that has him going 0-3 against Holland, 0-3 against Poirier.
How much you just shave half your head live right now? Well, I shaved my entire head once for $200.
Title eliminator against anybody, right? I mean,
For $200, I shaved my entire head. That happened on stream. Sarkak, thank you for the 179 rupees. How much is that? Oh, 179 rupees is $2.08. All right, that does hit our threshold for $2. Though, so I'm curious though. You said say it. What are you talking? I mean, I'm asking legitimately, and I'm not joking. Like I'm not trying to scam. What are you asking me to do? You just said say it. Like what? What? Say what? Was that for you? Like what? What? Say what? Oh, Steffi Buckets, thank you for the $5. I greatly appreciate it. See, and guys, I want to say, like, this is a good donation because, like, he's actually asking me what he wants within the donation. Again, I'm sorry, it's not, I don't know what to do when somebody donates and they just say, and then they just say it. I'm like, say it, say what? Like, what do you want? Like, you actually have to ask me what you need me to do in the donation. You know what I mean? And that's what Steffi Buckets did so well here. You know, honestly, no. Like, dude, Steffi Buckets, I really don't think Max's chin got weaker. I really think that, again, when you look at Max Holloway, what he is so good at is rolling with punches. He does he was asking me to say his name. Well, he should have asked me to do that then. Again, Max Holloway's game is to light you up with volume, light you up, and as soon as you step in with punches, he rolls with the shots and moves away with it. But, you know, you look at the one time he got dropped by Justin Gaethje in their fight, it happened because he ate the shot standing still, didn't roll with it, ate the full brunt of it, got dropped. When he got knocked out by Ilya, what happened? It's because he did not roll with the shot. When he got dropped by Dustin, what happened? I don't quite remember. I need to look at it again, but I imagine that's where it came from. So no, I don't think his chin got weaker. I just think that, again, Max didn't move with it. It was a very well-timed shot from Dustin, and it landed accurately. You know what I mean?
Well put, Jim. A lot of pundits, Vinci, were suggested that Dustin Poirier was removed from his fighting prime and that Max Holloway was still smack dab in the middle of his fighting prime. I don't see it. There's a lot of guys in that top 10 at 55 that Poirier can beat. Thankfully, he has financial freedom, and I think there's no issue to it.
Dom, a lot of fighters don't even think about the R1.
I don't think he ever got cracked that accurately against Arnold Allen or Yair. Oh, fuck. Supersonic Vengeance. Thank you for the $5. Time to feel the burn, buddy. Icy hot on that tip now. Oh, fuck. Again, that's a better donation, though. At least he's actually telling me what he wants.
Max did way better against the Philly shell, baiting it with the left hook and going to the body with the cross, back up top. But Dustin looked
Ah, shit.
Staying out on his feet, DC said it well. A lot of champions end up
Fuck.
last fight. He walked
say
out
the N-word.
head high. He go home to his family. Happy man. So Dustin did fight really well. He showed up the champion.
All right, it's on. All right, it's on. It's on. I'm fine. I don't even feel anything. Oh, Sufi Mir. Thank you for the $5 Canadian. It's starting to burn. It's starting to burn. It's actually really starting to burn. Max did better. I cannot handle such a fucking loaded question right now. Max did way better against Vishal, baiting it with the left hook and then going to the body with the cross back up on top. But Dustin did look slower. Maybe Sufi Mir. Again, I'm gonna need to go back and rewatch it to be certain. But like, yeah, I love Max's body work. I loved it because he kept coming upstairs with the cross. Fuck, hold on. Oh shit, I gotta wipe this shit off. It's too bad. Oh, God, that didn't really make it any better. Oh, fuck. I got to start charging more than $5 for that shit. But, yeah, he did a great job. Big hook to the body and always fucking crushing the midsection with a straight right. Like, it was beautiful. And you saw once he started really tagging him there, Max would do a good job of feinting his level. You know what I mean? Getting Dustin to start dropping his hands. It was a brilliant strategy. But, you know what? Yeah, Dustin might have looked a little bit slower. Sarthak, thank you for the 179 rupees. Say the N-word. Say the N-word. The N-word. Thank you for the 179 rupees. There you go. When you actually ask for it, I'll do it, dude. When you actually ask for it, I'll do it. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. You know what, Lagliger? No. Lagliger, no. My landlord did not increase the rent, but, fuck. Oh, shit. That was terrible. But, you know, Yeah, desperate times do call for desperate measures these days, to say the least. Desperate times do call for desperate measures. Jesus, Jackson won $1,400 tonight betting. That's crazy. Oh, God. God, that icy hot was fucking brutal. Oh, God. Yeah, it was definitely a bit of a weird card, to say the least. It was definitely a weird card, to say the least. I don't know. I really hope Dana does better. I really hope Dana does better in the future, man.
Don't be afraid to go out there and just go. Be Christopher Columbus. Years ago, they told him, no, you can't go any further because, you're going to fall off. Nobody went there. But how do you know? Well, nobody ever went that far. The only way you're going to find
Yeah, I mean, look, the fights weren't terrible, but, like, dude, Dana, we need some more name power on these cards, man. Like, this would have been a really solid fight night. It would have been a really amazing fight night, but dude, like, wholeheartedly, I think the card next weekend is a way better card. I'm going to look at the card real quick. Yeah, dude. This is a really good card. Robert Whittaker, Rainer de Ritter, Mozart versus Aaron Pico, Piotr Jan, Marcus McGee, Bryce Mitchell, Saeed Nurmagomedov, Shara Putin versus Marco Andre Barriol. God, my penis is finally starting to feel better. My penis is finally starting to feel better. That was awful. That was awful. I kind of think Bryce Mitchell is going to get fucked up by Saeed, though. Saeed's fucking good. And Saeed has a really nice ninja choke, which obviously is something that Bryce needs to be very scared of. Look at Saeed's record. Oh, yeah, Saeed lost to Vinius Oliveira. That's right. Maybe not. Saeed has more losses than I thought. Yeah, I mean, who knows? We'll see. We'll see. Maybe Bryce will be a lot better at 35. D-Rod ranked? That's insane. D-Rod being ranked is crazy. Bryce should just remain a gatekeeper at 45? Nah, bro. He was never a real 45er. Oh, it's Saul Goodman. Thank you for the $5, dude. I appreciate it.
I'm happy we didn't get Poirier versus Ilya in hindsight. The speed and extended combos of Ilya would result in an
Yeah, dude. I again, actually, now let me actually turn this shit up so you guys can actually hear the text to speech. Yeah, dude. I mean, probably we didn't get Poirier versus Ilya in hindsight. The speed and extended combos of Ilya would result in an absolute brutal finish. I mean, that's the thing, right? I mean, again, though, Dustin, for the most part, does a good job hiding his chin, but like I just think that, yeah, Ilya would have been cracking him. Ilya would have been finding it. Ilya would have been landing because Dustin likes to kind of shell up, Philly shell, but the shots are there around the temple. Now, though, to be fair, you know, Charles was eating shots to the temple pretty well.
What's
it wasn't
next for
until he
Max?
overextended and
goes
got
through
caught
Charles, then
right on the
rematches
chin that it
Topuria.
actually put him out, but still, I feel like I don't think I think Ilya's a better boxer than Dustin. I think he's way better. Though, to be fair, though, you know, the calf kick wouldn't have been there for Ilya, which would have really helped Dustin. But even then, man, that's definitely not a great fight for him. Steffi Buckets, thank you for the $5. What's next for Max? I think he goes through Charles, then rematches Topuria. I don't think that's a good idea. Charles doesn't need that. Max, it's cute, man, but Charles is a legend around 155. You just got here, dude. You need a couple of wins before you excite Charles and I. I don't want that fight, neither does Charles. He does not deserve it. Give Max Armin and then Patty. Armin, Patty, in that order. Let's have Charles fight a Dan Hooker. That's what I think. I could definitely see them giving Max to Charles, though. I don't want that, bro. I gotta be honest with you. I do not want that. I really don't want that. I think let's get Charles a nice layup fight, and then Max can do his thing. You know what I mean? That's what I think. Yeah, let's do Charles versus Chandler 3. I want Charles versus Chandler 3. I think that's a way better fight for everybody involved. All right. That's a good fight. Gamrot is a bit of a scary fight, but over 5 rounds? Nah, I'm going Oliveira on that one. I would be much more scared about Max Holloway than I am scared about Gamrot. I will be honest. Ooh, yeah, let's go Charles versus Tony Ferguson 2. Dude, that first fight was not definitive. People forget, bro. That third fight was not definitive. People forget. Yeah, and I mean, I even think on the ground, Charles would be way better. Like, obviously, Gamrot's pure wrestling is pretty much second to none, but as soon as they hit the ground, I give Charles a huge advantage. Dude, or you know what? I would take Charles Gaethje too as well. Now that's actually that could happen. Charles versus Gaethje too. That can happen. Yeah, I'm down for that shit. I'm down for that. No, shut up. Wait, Justin retired? What? When? Why? Why did Justin retire? Let me see. I don't believe that. Justin Gaethje retirement? Oh, well. Oh, he said if he doesn't get a title shot, he'll retire? Bye. That's what I say. Bye. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Don't let the door hit you on the way out, brother. See ya. That's what I would say. That's what I would say. I'd say, bye, buddy. It was nice knowing you. I'd say, get the fuck out of here. That's what I would tell him. I would say, we don't need you. Nobody needs you, and nobody wants to see you in a title shot again. That's what I would say. Fuck Justin Gaethje. I can't believe he thinks he's that important. He's not. But to be fair, other than Armin, who do you give Ilya next? I mean, Armin. Armin, I'd say. Or Islam. You know? Opie Taylor, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Opie Taylor. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, but I mean, look, Dana says a lot of things, though. Dana says a lot of things. You know what I mean? We'll see what actually happens. Though I do think that they're gonna want to. I think that they're gonna want to wait to see how Islam. Look, Ilya is way too big of a star, and they do not want to miss out on a potential super fight between Ilya and JDM. Islam JDM. I think the UFC is gonna kind of sit Ilya out for a while. That's what I think, and they're gonna say, let's just wait to see how this fight goes before we get any plans for you. That's what I think. And I mean, it's perfect because and let a lot of the contenders at 55 fight for the next title shot. That's what I say. No, I won't. I will not do that, actually.
UNCY is Kopylov so fast his switch kick is nuts.
Dude, Kopylov is ridiculously fast. He is. Like, he's a very good striker. And, dude, Nick Armstrong, it's been a while since I've seen you, man. But, for how good and how quick and how fast and how technical he is, he had the wrong game plan against Paulo Costa, to say the least. Do not stand in front of Paulo and be a heavy bag, because he's just going to rip shots against you, and he's big, and he's girthy, and it's not going to feel good. And that's exactly what happened. You cannot just stand right in front of him. You always need to be circling away. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, though, dude, Costa had some moments like slipping Kopylov's jab with a right hand, catching him clean. I was like, damn. It's actually some decent striking from Costa. Nick Armstrong, thank you for the $5, dude. I really appreciate it, man.
I've been lurking, but I've been watching Twin, Zelluber fraud check.
Yeah, I mean, dude, at this point, dude, Zelluber, if you're gonna, dude, he looked an entire weight class bigger than Michael Johnson. And look, Michael Johnson was fast, don't get me wrong. But, like, you gotta do a better job managing space than he was. You gotta do a better job. If you really are giving up that much speed at 55, then fuck, I think it's time to go up to welterweight. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if that's going to do well for him, but, like, there's no point in being that tall and that long if you cannot maintain your space against somebody that much smaller than you. You know? So, shit, maybe move up and maybe your speed will do a little bit better there. I mean, look, I didn't mind Zellhuber's game plan. But, like, fuck, dude. Like, he was an entire weight class bigger, it looked like, and Johnson had no problem closing the distance and fucking cracking him. And it was the same thing when Zellhuber fought on 306 against that one guy, I forget his name, but he ended up getting rocked really badly. It's kind of a similar thing. He had a massive height and reach advantage, but you gotta manage distance and space better than he does. You gotta. Is the BMF a lightweight thing? No, it's just arbitrarily whatever Dana White wants it to be. That's what it is. It's just arbitrarily whatever Dana White says goes with that one. Oh, alrighty, guys. Alrighty. I'm probably going to get the fuck out of here. Thank you all for coming. It was a great stream today. A lot of fun. I'll see all you guys later. Might make a video tomorrow if I feel like it. I don't know if I will. All right.